MSG is the network for New York Rangers hockey, and tonight the New York Rangers take on the New York Islanders. And we're live at Madison Square Garden. Good evening, everybody. I'm Al Trautwig. It's Charity Week, and for a donation of only $25, you get to Punch Sam or Punch JD. That was fun. Punch Sam, Punch JD, Punch Sam, Punch. Let's go upstairs.
Now, they wouldn't have a punching golf for you, Al, because nobody would hit Al, right?
Do you hear that? Phone just rang. It was Stephen Marbury. He wants to talk to Al.
Well, anyway, those are part of the things we're giving away tonight. We do have a game to do, and that's the Rangers and the Islanders. And the visiting team has won each of the last 7 games between these two teams.
And the last 2 games played by these two teams right here in this building, and the Islanders have won both of them. In fact, the last one was 5-2, in which the Islanders played a very physical game, and I think the Rangers should stand up to that tonight here on home ice.
End of a long road trip for the Islanders, their 7th game. Now, tonight begins Charity Week here on MSG Network, and we have got some great donation items. The announcer beanbag, that's either for Clyde, Walt Frazier, Sam and JD, that's the 2 of us on one doll. We've got T-shirts, MSG or Fox Sports Net. We've got backpacks, MSG or Fox Sports Net. And then for the bigger items, fair game is a segment on Sports Desk.
Yes, people can go on Sports Desk, talk about whatever they want, voice their opinions. You see the solid ground, the tiles, and things like that. There's the number, 212-465-4130. We will play golf. We will go on the road. The golf will be at the beautiful Whippoorwill Golf Club in Armont, New York, with a brand new, gorgeous clubhouse.
Man.
That'll include a nice big lunch, maybe a long lunch.
How about attending a morning skate with the team? You go to the team meal, you get 2 VIP tickets to the game, pictures and autographs.
Team meal.
What a day.
We don't even go to that.
Yeah,
that's on the inside.
And they
that
eat
one.
pretty well. And then you can come to a game. Kids 8 through 13 get to ride on the Zamboni between periods as they resurface the ice. 2 tickets to the game. There are Islanders items available for Islander fans. We have a team jersey that's autographed by the entire team, 4 Islander tickets, and a visit to Howie and Joe in the Islander broadcast booth. The hotline is open, 212-465-4130, the number to call. Everybody is manning the phone lines. We've got a special ceremony on the ice involving Christopher Reeve. Let's go to Bob Gallerstein on PA.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please direct your attention to the Zamboni Gate for a special presentation. In 1997, the Rangers and IBM joined together to create the Rangers IBM Power Play program to benefit the Christopher Reeve Paralysis Foundation. For every goal the Rangers scored on the power play this season, IBM and the Rangers have made a donation to the foundation. Here with us to make tonight's presentation is Rick Singer, IBM's Director of Sports Marketing. And joining Rick are Rangers captain Mark Messier and alternate captains Brian Leach and Adam Graves. And now, please welcome Christopher Reeve and Joel Faden from the Christopher Reeve Foundation. Along with IBM, Mark, Brian, and Adam are proud to present a check to the Christopher Reeve Paralysis Foundation for $50,000, representing the money donated for every Rangers goal scored on the power play this season.
I want to thank the Rangers. I want to thank IBM. Then I want to tell New York and everybody around that I've been a fan since I was 7 years old. And good times, bad times, no matter what, we're here to give you all our support. You guys are winners. Thank you.
The Rangers would like to thank IBM for its support of this worthwhile program and the Reeve family for their inspiration and presence here this evening.
And the ceremony. You talk about winners. How about Christopher Reeve?
now you're
There's
talking.
no greater winner.
You're absolutely right.
And this is Charity Week, and we urge you to call 212-465-4130.
And it's for the kids. The important thing is it's for the kids.
We'll be right back.
New York Rangers hockey is brought to you by Bud Light, the proud supporter of the NHL. By American Express. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, American Express helps you do more. By Hertz, the world's #1 car rental. By GMC. From professional grade people come professional grade trucks. And by United Airlines, helping people stay united.
It's Charity Week here on MSG Network. Glad you're with us. Chris Terreri as a New York Islander in goal. 1-1-1 since coming over to the Islanders. And over the last 7 seasons, he's beaten the Rangers only once here at the Garden. That was with Chicago. There's Guy Hebert in goal. Only 1 win in his last 20 games. Getting back to his time with the Anaheim Mighty Ducks. That's Dan O'Halloran. He's joined by Chris Rooney as the referees. Pat DiPuzzo and Anthony Sericolo are the linesmen. Closed captioning is provided by the New York Marriott World Trade Center. Connected to the world.
Chris Terreri playing goal for the Islanders because he deserves to play. He's played extremely well since he was picked up in a trade involving John Van Beesbroek going the other way. So here we go.
Mike York starts for the Rangers. Dave Scatchard for the Islanders. The Islanders win the faceoff. Islanders have beaten the Rangers here at the Garden 3-2 and 5-2. And the Rangers won on the island 4-3. They'll play on the island tomorrow night. Scatchard across, quick shot, blockered away by Hebert. Bill McCall playing it in deep. Taylor Pyatt, number 17, is the other forward. Rich Pilon checking him. Pilon is paired with Spreck. Out in front, Scatchard, a backhander stopped by Hebert.
Scatchard got away from Spreck, and that's all it took. He got the first shot on goal because of it.
Look at Scatchard work. Puts it out in front, and Sandy McCarthy had trouble with it. Pilon fires it around. York, McCarthy, and Graves, the Rangers' opening line. Played across to Roman Hammerlick. Puts it out. End of a 7-game road trip for the Islanders.
2-2-2 in their first 6. See the matchup. It looks like Messier is going to see Connolly to start with.
Gary Galley, number 28, lost his stick as he was checking Dvorak. Puck around and kept in by Brian Leetch, and Terreri plays it up and out of the zone. Mark Parrish, number 27, moving in. In deep, backhander stopped by Hebert, and it came, trickled to the side of the net. Hebert staying with it.
It went off the post, Sam, and there's Hebert with the puck. That went off the post. Brian Leetch got him behind and knocked the puck away from the goal line as the Islanders attack for the second time here early in the first period. So both lines, Scatchard and now Connolly, move in. See the puck in behind? Puck's actually in behind Hebert's heels, and Brian Leetch knocked it away. The into net look on the right side over in here. Oh, baby. McCarthy, first shift, works Hammerlick. Caught him as he tried to finish the check. Scatchard got away from Spreck. And then Spreck, you can see a little late getting across. Scatchard with the first shot that the Islanders had. So their first 2 lines do a pretty good job here. Both the Connolly line and the Scatchard line. They come right back with Scatchard again. How about this?
Well, he's playing, he's about as good as it gets right now for the Islanders. He's played well. Wins the faceoff. Galley moves down with the puck, has room and shoots. Save made by Hebert. Islanders getting some good chances early.
Islanders have played well recently, Sam. They've been spending a lot more attention to detail defensively. That's given them a chance in games. And they seem to be playing more of a team game. It's interesting, though, Kabasha hasn't seen the ice.
No, not yet. Shot by Nedved was high and off the glass. Nedved, Hlavich, and Grosek on for the Rangers. Eric Cairns moves it out to Bill McCall. McCall moving across 3-on-2. Scatchard, the trailer in front for Pyatt. He was checked at the last moment by Dale Purinton. Purinton paired with Kim Janssen, with Tomas Klocek sideline tonight.
Oh, and Lefebvre not in either with a bad shoulder. 3 different pairings for the Rangers. You don't have one consistent pairing together for this game. Leetch is playing with Motto, Purinton playing with Janssen, and Spreck playing with Pilon.
Here's Purinton. Moving it ahead, and it's intercepted and cleared out by Kenny Janssen. Marius Tchaikovsky moving in. Checked by Purinton. Tchaikovsky waits. Slides it in deep. Around the boards, it's played by Manny Malhotra. Got an open man, it's Messier.
Boy, that
Caroms in too deep.
That pass worked, Sam. He was in.
Messier drops it back to Smrek. His pass blocked out. Tchaikovsky racing down. Smrek angled him off. Good hustle. Then he pulls him down. Nothing called on the play.
You think Cole? I thought I pushed.
Yeah. That's deflected on goal by Harrelink. And it's gloved by Hebert.
Oh, baby.
All night, we are urging you to get on the phones in our Cheering for Children week on MSG Network. We've got a road trip, and the bid is $2,000 on the road with myself and John, and it's a good time. Or you can golf with us. Attend the morning skate, team meal, 2 VIP tickets to a game, pictures, autographs, a great one. We got the Zamboni for kids 8 to 13 years. It's 2 tickets to a game, autographed Mike Richter jersey. Islanders have a team jersey we have to auction off, plus 4 Islander tickets and a visit with Howie Rose and Joe Micheletti. Great guys.
Great guys, yeah.
Who will
fun there.
really treat you well.
And the aircraft, the team to go on the road, that's pretty special.
Very special.
The private aircraft that the Knicks use.
And John,
you sit it right there with him.
and John will kick Sal out of the seat and let you sit next to him. There's a penalty upcoming.
Did you see that hit? That was Steve Webb. He throttled Motto. I mean, that was a body check.
Kamensky shoots wide. Delayed penalty upcoming on the Islanders. Forbes with a hit.
That was on Webb, who's going to take the penalty. Oh, baby, did he throw a hard one. 6 foot, 211 pounds, Steve Webb. Rangers defense stay above the circles here to ensure that the faceoff will be down low, deep in the Islanders zone. And Webb will go. I don't know if this was for hitting too hard or what, but let's watch. They call it charging. Does he leave his feet? Oh, man, did he hit Motto. Motto had to play the puck. Give him credit for that. He does. Sam, I don't think there's anything wrong with the check. I really don't. It's a hard hit. And this is a hard hit here by Forbes as he went over to Webb. Webb takes the penalty. The Rangers get the first power play. And to me, Motto's problem is he was 4 feet off the boards, and he got hit hard, driven into the boards, but it looked like a clean hit.
We do have items for a $20 donation. Get a baby romper and bid, MSG or Fox Sports Net, or the announcer beanbag. One with myself and John, or one with Clyde. Clyde says dishing and swishing. And John says, oh, baby, on his side. I've got it's a power play goal.
Got a minute 50 to see if we say it again here.
Rangers have yet to get a shot on goal. 4 minutes into the game. Webb for charging at 3:49. Leach shoots, and it went wide.
Great setup.
Leach and Motto play the points. Messier, Dvorak, and Malhotra up front. Malhotra battling Chara. Man, is that a battle. And Chara is winning it as he shoved Malhotra down. Chara and Janssen, the defenseman, LaPointe and Connolly, the forwards. The puck slides right through the crease. Here's Leach. Now Motto moves it to Messier. Messier shoots, actually a pass, trying to hit Dvorak cutting in.
Terreri may have gotten that.
Shot by Messier goes wide.
Rangers have played this power play well. They can't hit the net.
They moved the puck well. Motto's got it. LaPointe out to him. Now Leach. Wrist shot. Save. Terreri up into the crowd. It goes.
They say the face-off is outside, so it may have Manny Malhotra stick or the crossbar and into the stands. Fans actually applaud here as the Rangers 1 minute, 1 second worth of power play worked pretty good. Messier had a couple of different plays. Here's one where he tries to feed Dvorak, but it was ricocheting off of, I think, Kenny Janssen. Here's the shot by Leach. Actually hits a crossbar.
All right.
Crossbar and into the stands. Malhotra was in front. What a battle he had with Chara. Oh, right. Crossbar, how about that? Rangers, I think, at least 3 times they're missed the net, Sam. And they, because of hitting the crossbar and not the net, they still registered a shot.
I thought there was a reason the puck went up into the crowd. And I thought Terreri had gotten it with a stick. It went off the crossbar. Nedved, Groshek, and Hlavich on with Janssen and Smrek.
There was a reason the puck went into the stands. Because it went into the stands.
Oh, you're starting with the arrest. It's charity.
Yes.
John, be nice.
It's the name of your dog.
That's right. Steve Martins is on number 37 with Marius Turkovsky, Eric Cairns, and Gary Galley is the penalty killers. 30 seconds to go. Rangers power play. Janssen with the puck. Now Nedved. No score in the game. Still no shots on goal for the Rangers. Cairns moves it. Nedved takes it away. Janssen deflected across. Smrek's got it. Groshek back to Janssen. Cross to Nedved. Now Janssen moves it to Smrek. Fans getting restless.
Well, they're drawing the penalty killers high. That means get the puck low.
Here's Nedved. Around the net. And still no shots. Power play is over. That shot deflected away. No score in the game. Rangers no shots on goal on the make it one shot on goal on the power play.
Puck was in the zone for almost the full 2 minutes. Rangers wouldn't shoot, and when they did, they wouldn't do.
And they score! Groshek! The puck deflected to Michael Groshek. Terreri was down. Groshek scores. Rangers lead 1-0.
The Islanders never really recovered, even though they had Webb on the ice after serving the 2 minutes. And the Rangers just keep skating here and getting to loose pucks, taking the body on Gary Galley. Now you're looking right there at Groshek. He'll get the goal as he hustles. See him hustle over there with Cairns to the corner, forces a play and drops it down low. Now he drives to the net, and Cairns never picked him up. Cairns lost the battle in the corner and then lost the battle in front. And the Rangers able to score. See Groshek here with Cairns in the corner.
Yeah.
Now Groshek will go to the front of the net. Cairns is just not aware of where he is. The puck was there. He just snapped it. It may have ricocheted in, and it's 1-0 Rangers.
Bad break for Terreri, who was going to his right, and the puck deflected back to Groshek. 13:44 to go in the first. Groshek's goal gives the Rangers the lead. Did Al bid $2,500 for golf with us?
Look at that. Oh, goodness. Oh, look at that one.
And the road trip, $2,500. Very nice.
Thanks, everybody. 212-465-4130. And I'll guarantee you a good day of golf at the Whippoorwill Golf Club.
And racing in is Dvorak with speed, but he fanned on it. As Hamrlik checked it, Hamrlik got clipped in the face with a stick by Dvorak in a penalty call.
It seems like Dvorak is acknowledging that he did something wrong, kind of apologizing. But there's no doubt this could be a double minor, Sam, if there's any injury. So it's certainly a minor, maybe a double.
Hamrlik seems to be okay.
Look at that Messier play on purpose, Sam. With the speed of Dvorak, throw the puck ahead on the draw and let him go. And Hamrlik did a pretty good job. In fact, Hamrlik did a great job. Not only does Hamrlik stop even a shot on goal, but he play for his club. I mean, Dvorak, that was a set face-off play. We've seen and Nedved do it earlier in the year, and now Messier does it in perfection, except for the good play by Hamrlik. And there you see the penalties. The stick came up, trying to lift the stick and couldn't do it. Over here, look at him take off, and Hamrlik of the ice. Look at him. What a great job. Season Hamrlik back because of those bad groin injuries he had. Played hurt for a long period of time. He made a marvelous play getting back.
Dvorak 2 for high sticking at 6:28. Groshek is 7th from Nedved and Hlavich at 6:08. Shot by Turkovsky blocked. Leach sends out Malhotra on Hamrlik. Long shot saved by Terreri. Good to see Malhotra take that shot. He's got a hard shot. He's got the room to take it. Oleg Kavasha, number 12. Mark Parrish, number 27. Marius Turkovsky, number 21. Got knocked down by Pilon. Called for a penalty.
Calling it elbowing. Pilon has thrown now his 3rd big hard hit in this first period. First 7 minutes. But this time he hurts his team because he had the elbow up.
And the Rangers will be down 2 men. Minute 29.
Yeah. Now he'll move across. Kavasha's there. He caught him with the high part of his arm above the elbow, followed through with the arm up high, and nailed him. Almost knocked the helmet off. Kavasha never lost his footing. Now you watch. Bang. That was the contact on the head was below the shoulder. The elbow came up. The referee made the call. And Kavasha, you can see, is shaking on the play. So Pilon puts his team down 2 men. Kavasha more of a leg injury, looks like, Sam.
Yeah. He went down hard, and he is in some pain. The first replay,
very
John,
well.
was from the Canon Business Solutions Gold Cam. Canon Business Solutions, digital technology powered by people. Pilon for elbowing at 7 minutes. The first contact, as you said, John, was with the shoulder.
Just below the shoulder. The follow-through is what the referee saw.
Yeah.
Sure.
Two-man advantage for the Islanders, who trail 1-0. Connolly is on with Parrish and Tchaikovsky, Hammerlick and Janssen.
Hammerlick will move all over the place, and Tchaikovsky's a finisher.
Played in front. Oh, just went off of Kim Janssen and deflected away. Kim Janssen with Brian Leach and Mark Messier, the penalty killers. Hebert made a save on the shot by Tchaikovsky. Here's Kenny Janssen. Roman Hammerlick. Tchaikovsky slides it through the crease off the stick of Connolly. He's got it back. 50 seconds to go. Two-man advantage. Kenny Janssen. Hammerlick. Back to Janssen. Connolly. And a good play by Hebert with his stick. Hammerlick again. Down low, Tchaikovsky. Saved by Hebert. Cleared into the corner. Leach fires it out.
Tchaikovsky's a finisher, leads the team in goals, but he took two terrible shots on 5-on-3. Both bad angle shots with nothing on it and a very slim chance of scoring.
York took a hit, puck up the boards and out. Rangers have York, Motto, and Smrek on.
And what we haven't seen yet is Roman Hammerlick has a big bomb of a shot. We didn't see him take it. Islanders offside. Wow.
13 seconds to go. Two-man advantage. Big opportunity for the the Islanders.
Skating well early in this game. Just watching him jump around, but he's got the big shot and hasn't been able to take it just yet. See Tchaikovsky here? Now watch, he stays away from the puck. The puck will find him, but watch where his shots are or where they're from. This one doesn't get through because Hebert got it nicely with his stick. Now he's waiting. Gets it. You shouldn't be able to score from that angle on a 5-on-3 with NHL goaltending. He's a terrific goal scorer, but I just think they need a better percentage shot. And it looks like Kavacha's headed to the locker room with a leg injury. And he's had a tough year, Sam. 17 points, period, 8 goals. And he's had a lot of ice time.
Hyatt lost it to York, and Leach clears it down. Out of the box is Dvorak. It's a 5-on-4 Islander power play for another 25 seconds. 11:20 to go, first period. Rangers up 1-0. McCall couldn't handle it. Leach able to clear it out of the zone. Kenny Janssen has it back. Scatchard had to go off his stick. Kenny Janssen brings it in against Kim Janssen. No relation. Kim Janssen catches up. Takes a hit from Kenny Janssen. And the power play is over as Pilon is out of the box.
And Kavacha just came back to the Islander bench.
Dvorak double teamed. Hammerlick takes the puck. So good penalty kill for Rangers. York with a big hit on Bill McCall. It's a penalty away from the puck.
Oh, did he hit him? The puck went past McCall, and York was there and just flat out leveled him. And the referee's arm went up right away. I'd love to see this replay. Kavacha came back to the Islanders bench, and he was walking on his own without assistance.
You want to see the replay? Here it is.
Interference call. Oh, man. I think York just felt that McCall was going to get the puck. He didn't get it, and I can understand that call.
It's the right call.
Oh, absolutely. Did he ever? This is not a dirty hit, but the problem is McCall didn't have the puck. It was a shoulder into the chest. Oh, man. I have a feeling this game's going to get a little testy here.
Mike York, big hit. Interference is the call at 9:17.
They need to get their power play clicking here. They're going to get chances like this. They're ranked number 26 in the league. Tchaikovsky back on the ice. He has 10 power play goals to lead them on the season. Now look at this. I thought Kavacha was maybe done for the season. The way he was limping off. No, seriously. It looked like a pretty serious injury, but he's battled back.
And he goes to the net, but he was stopped by Rich Pilon. Islanders have Tchaikovsky, Kavacha, Parrish, Galley, and Connolly. 4 forward. Connolly down by Malhotra.
They're hitting everybody.
Drop back by Kavacha. Rangers have Nedved and Malhotra with Pilon and Leach. Galley across to Connolly. To Galley, one times it high. It hit Mark Parrish. Kavacha plays it back to Galley for the long drive. Deflects wide. Connolly's got it. Malhotra after him, and he knocked him down again. 2 hits by Malhotra on Tim Connolly. Connolly's got the puck. Malhotra's after him. Connolly moves in. Slides it across the Galley. Galley checked by Nedved. Kavash's pass was blocked. Nedved gave it away. Tchaikovsky shot blocked by Leach.
Peter Nedved's backhander wasn't quite the, that was the pass that couldn't go straight. Oh my.
Wrong man. Parrish moves it to Kavasha. 45 seconds in the power play. Connolly shoots. Save Hebert, and the rebound into the corner. Kavasha to Parrish. Connolly against Malhotra.
Shifty, isn't he?
Finds Tchaikovsky. Blocked again. This time by Pilon. Rangers have done a good job. Blocked a couple of shots. Kavasha moves it back out to Connolly. And Malhotra hits him one more time. Kavasha. Blocked by Leach. And it's out of the zone.
Great job by Leach and Pilon in particular. Just a wonderful job blocking shots.
Rangers able to change. Now the Islanders change up. 5 seconds to go on the power play. Hammerlick with a drive. Save Hebert. LaPointe around the net. Picked up by Janssen. Power play over. York out of the box. Pass across. Dvorak races in against Hammerlick. And Hammerlick breaks it up again. Excellent defensive play.
Oh, boys, there's some hitting. York just took a run at Hammerlick. Hammerlick was ready for it. The last time these two teams met, Sam, remember Jason Blake?
Oh, yeah.
He ran around nailing Rangers all game long. They won the game. He played a great game. But the Rangers look like they don't want to be run out of the building here.
Claude LaPointe moving in. Lost control. Has it back. 8:15 to go in the first. Rangers lead 1-0. Islanders 0 for 3 on the power play here in the first period. Webb, and he's hit by Purinton. That's a penalty. And Purinton out of control. Goes after him.
This will be 7
and
minutes.
it's going to cost Purinton big time.
This will be 7 minutes. This will be an instigator. Webb nailed Motto earlier, and the Rangers are...
It'll be 17 minutes, John.
Yeah, well, you know, it'd be a 7-minute power play, though. He's got to learn. Well, it's called a triple minor. There's Purinton running at Webb. And Webb knows he's being challenged, and Purinton went at him. And he's lucky he didn't get 2 and 5, but he got a triple minor. There's a high hit there. And then
Trying to figure out, John, what set Purinton off. He just lost it there.
Well, it's because Webb's the guy that ran Motto earlier in the period, Sam. That's what it is. And see, York trying to run Hammerlick. He was ready for that one. That's what set Purinton off. Remember the big hard hit of Motto? Kavasha now has left to go to the locker room, and he's limping as he walks, as you see there, along the runway. That's what Purinton was upset about. Their team, they're in the playoffs, they're going to stick together, and he does it his way. You learn to be a little more discreet, maybe.
A triple minor for Dale Purinton. You don't often see that. Triple minor, 6 minutes for the power play for the Islanders. Messier, Dvorak, Leach and Pilon the penalty kill. Steal by Messier. Dvorak shot saved by Terreri. Scatchard, Parrish, Tchaikovsky, Hammerlick, and Connolly for the power play. Connolly playing the point. 4 forwards, 1 defenseman. 2 for roughing, double minor for roughing at 11:54.
See, the original roughing was the hit on Webb, and then when he dropped his glove and actually threw a punch, the referees gave him a double minor for that.
Pilon,
could have been more.
Pilon knocked down Scatchard, knocked his helmet off. Connolly keeps the puck in. Please remember, it is Charity Week. The Cheering for Children Foundation needs your support. As you can see, the number to call. Long shot saved by Hebert. Connolly with a steal, but it's blocked by Pilon. Connolly has it back. See some of the items available for your donations of $20 or $25. Plus, we have auction items, great auction items available. So we urge you to call on Charity Night. Tchaikovsky, Hammerlick. Tchaikovsky with room. His shot blocked. Rangers done a good job blocking shots.
Tchaikovsky there tried to fake the shot to open up a shooting lane, a better angle, but the Rangers didn't go for it. Again, Messier, Dvorak, Pilon, and Leach in particular are blocking a lot of shots. That you got to get sore after a while blocking shots.
Oh, for sure. See some of the auction items coming across. Ken Janssen blocked. Galley shoots. Tim Janssen deflected it away. And the first of the 3 minors is over.
Shots are
Clear down.
11-5 in favor of the Islanders. Leach was hurting and still is hurting at the bench. The trainer, Jim Ramsey, the medical trainer for the Rangers, working with him there. He's blocked about 3 or 4 shots himself already. He's finally getting sore.
Islanders come across again. Ken Janssen falls down. Malhotra and Nedved on for the Rangers with Smrek and Kim Janssen. McCall, Kolnick, and Pyatt on for the Islanders. This is Nedved. Malhotra went across. Would have been offside. Nedved circles back.
So Leach missing a shift here. Motto moves to the left side to play with Pila on the penalty kill.
3:20 to go in the triple minor to Dale Purinton. 5:20 to go in the first. 1-0 Rangers. Good job by Pilon. Slowed down the rush of Hamrlik. Driven around the boards by Motto. Messier lifts it out. Hamrlik and Dvorak. Dvorak gets a backhander. Boy, Dvorak's flying.
Oh, he sure is. Really skating well.
Hamrlik's got the puck. 3 minutes to go. And the Islander power play advantage. Cross comes Mark Parrish. Pilon on him. Motto hits Cherkovsky. Cherkovsky's got the puck. Motto on him. Messier moves in. The puck out of the zone. Recovered by Ken Janssen. Graves has come on with York. Kim Janssen and Peter Smrek. Shot by Cherkovsky. Blocked by Smrek.
Smrek gave Cherkovsky a shot. And a rabbit punch to the head. Cherkovsky just staring at him.
Yeah, yelling back. Tim Connolly. Intercepted by York. York moves in. Drops it back to Graves. Now Smrek lost control. Islanders turn it. Kim Janssen back 2-on-1. LaPointe waits, holds, shoots, missed the net. The net gets knocked off as Parrish was knocked into the net by Smrek.
Yes. Pretty good action both ways. Still 2:10 to go on the minor, or the triple minor, pardon me, to Dale Purinton. Here's the look at the Canon Business Solutions goal cam at the last Islander rush. Smrek was in on the rush. He lost control. This is LaPointe. On the other side is Parrish, and he gets knocked into the goal net. The shot by LaPointe went wide. The Rangers are fortunate there. There was no finisher on the rush, and there's the extra shot by Smrek. And Cherkovsky, I mean, he was mad. He just kept talking, staring, looking. Now here's where Leach, I think, gets hurt. Right there, took the puck off the glove on his right hand. He's still being attended to at the bench. Tried to, you know, almost cushion. It's like catching an egg.
Yeah.
You know, you sort of cushion the, but there, the puck hit him on a spot, and it seems to be coming around a little bit. Got Ethel out there.
That's right. Ethyl chloride.
Leach saw it coming and tried to pull back a little bit to cushion the blow. He doesn't want to go to the locker room. Tough guy.
Trying to keep that movement in the hand.
And I shouldn't say there wasn't. LaPointe's not a finisher, but Parrish can be. LaPointe took the shot and went wide.
Rangers playing a physical game as they did the other night against Boston. Penalty call on the Islanders. Power play is done.
Scatchard pulled down Manny Malhotra. And I don't think the Islanders on this triple minor registered one shot. Nothing got through. They're still at 11. Oh, one shot, I was just told by Emmett McGuire. And should I trust him? Yes. Okay. One shot on this triple minor that now expires, with Scatchard taking the penalty there as Malhotra helped it along, and he's mad. Man, we've seen some wild action here in this first period. It was kind of like an old-time Ranger.
That's right.
It's a little bit of an interference, and Manny helped it along. Oh, yeah, he threw his legs out. Smart play. It worked. So the teams will play 4-on-4 now.
Canon Business Solutions GoCam provided one of the replays. Canon Business Solutions, digital technology powered by people. So with 1:58 to go in the Purinton, the third of the triple minor, Scatchard is called for hooking at 15:56. They skate 4 aside. Rangers leading 1-0 on the goal by Michael Groshek. Motto, Pilon, Palavich and Nedved for the Rangers. Hamrlik with Meze number 2, Hamrlik number 4, Bill McCall, and Claude LaPointe. McCall.
Palavich doesn't kill penalties, so he hasn't seen a lot of ice.
Palavich tripped up Hamrlik. Nothing called. Rangers have been fortunate a couple of times in this first period.
A little bit of intensity on the ice going for the Pat LaFontaine Cup.
And Pat, I believe, is here. I saw him last night at a charity event. And he is here.
Oh, good. Hey, by the way, look at this. Now, is that a good likeness?
Oh, yeah.
Sam Rosen.
Oh, baby, that's you.
Me. I'm kidding. Too much hair.
Our volunteers are standing by to take your phone calls. 212-465-4130. It's Charity Week, and Cheering for Children Foundation needs your support. Some great auction items, some donation items. $20, $25 get you some fine items. And of course, the auction items, let's see, golf is $2,500 now, the latest bid. Or go on the road with John and myself and the New York Rangers. You know, it's not just on the road with JD and me. It's the Rangers.
Well, you don't have a curfew, but
Hebert stopped the puck. It's back behind the net. Leach is on.
golf's $2,500 so far. That's $100 a ball for you. So yeah, Brian looks like he's okay. Whoa!
Try to lead Messier. Terreri plays it away. Martins with the puck. 2:35 to go, first period. Rangers leading 1-0. Tchaikovsky had it knocked away. York lost it. Good play by Tchaikovsky. York lost his stick. Chara's got the puck. Kim Janssen holding him up. Leach steps in front.
Is he big? Talking about Chara. They tell me he's played very well in recent games. We saw quite a battle with Chara and Manny Malhotra in front of Chris Terreri earlier in the period. Teams will be back at even strength, Sam.
Here they are right now. Rangers had a 2-second power play. Does that count?
It does, yeah.
I guess officially he counts in the stand in these statistics. Tim Connolly, nice move out of the zone. Minute 50 to go in the first. Motto is hit by LaPointe. Good takeaway by Scatchard, and it's cleared aside by Hebert. Cairns works it down. And Motto to the puck. Brian Leach will be in the studio with Al between periods. Brian very active with the Ronald McDonald House. Giveaway. Groshek lost control. And Pyatt moved it aside. Kept in by Pilon. And 20 to go. Last night, the Rangers with a $10,000 donation on behalf of their NYR skate charity to the Friends of Karen Foundation.
You were there again.
Adam Graves was there and was honored. So was Jumbo Elliott. Tiki Barber was there. Great night. Rick Lyle of the Jets. Rick Castor, Jerry Cooney. Good night. Helping kids with terminal illness.
And Cooney does a lot of that stuff.
Oh, yes, he does. Great guy.
Yeah.
Here's Nedved moving in. Pass across. Save made. Groshek with a good chance. Terreri, a great save. Nedved holding. Finds Leach. He shoots. Save Terreri. Penalty upcoming on the Islanders. And Groshek was knocked down in front. Alavich out of the zone. Delayed penalty on the Islanders. Rangers get an extra skater on. Here's Groshek to Alavich. Groshek got hooked down again.
Good shift.
Set up to Groshek. Shanked that shot.
The Nedved line with 2 scoring chances and draw a power play.
Feed to Messier from Leach. She waits. It's deflected wide. And now the whistle stops play. 3.2 seconds remaining. Branislav Meze gets called for interference. Groshek with a good job in front.
Yeah, he sure did. Here's Nedved on the puck as he slides it across. So does Terreri. And Chris Terreri made one save there that was a beauty. And in front, Groshek established his position, and he got flattened from behind, as you see. And this Meze kid is big, Sam. He's 6'5", 240. Lauren Henning spent a good portion of the season. Joe Micheletti, the announcer with the Islanders, was telling me today that Meze spent a good portion of time with Lauren Henning before Lauren became the head coach, working on his skating. And this is when the big guy was out with a shoulder injury. And boy, has he improved his play. There's Mike York, was 4-on-4, and he lost his stick on the play.
What do I do?
Tchaikovsky made a nice play. He just wanted to stay in position. The puck, fortunately for him, never went back to the defenseman back there, Eric Cairns, so he in turn was able to go over and recover his stick. York has played hard here.
Yes, he has.
Taking the body.
Meze for interference in 1956. Rangers' third power play, one of them lasting 2 seconds.
Time for a face-off, and that's it.
Janssen could get a shot off.
Clock never started.
No, it didn't.
It never started. I mean, this thing went an extra 5 seconds. The clock never started until the puck was in the corner. If something would have happened, if a goal was scored, it would have been checked upstairs and disallowed. There's a stopwatch backup system in place, but the clock didn't start. Whoa, baby, look at Lordy look across the way, going, what's going on here on the road?
3-5-2 since he took over for Butch Goring, who is here tonight.
Yeah. By the way, the Islanders had about 10 minutes of power play time and couldn't score during the first period.
Don't forget, it's Cheering for Children Week. And right here, the number to call is 212-465-4130. The donation items, T-shirts, backpacks, golf package, bean bags. One with JD and myself, one with Clyde on it. Or $300 donation. You can speak your mind on MSG Sports Desk. And solid ground tiles available. Be a permanent part of Madison Square Garden. 212-465-4130. Our volunteers are awaiting your calls. Brian Leach with Al coming up next.
Charity Week kicking off tonight. This is the Avis Intermission Report. The Rangers leading 1-0. It felt like, Adam Graves, you and the rest of the team were down a man the entire period.
Yeah, I think unfortunately sometimes you play a man down for extended periods of time, but fortunately enough our penalty kill was strong in the first period. Hopefully we can build off that, capitalize on this power play at the beginning of the second and go from there.
Adam, tonight we're asking people, as we often do, to help us out, help the kids of New York City and our after-school efforts. What's the best way you can explain the feeling you get when you do something that you know is going towards something so good as this is?
Well, I think any time that you get involved and you can put a smile on a kid's face. I mean, we're all kids at one point, and I'd like to claim that I'm still am a kid. And I think that everyone will attest that we all had those moments in our life we never forget when we were kids and someone touched us in a certain way or something happened that was a positive influence. And by helping out and calling that number 212-465-4130, it'll go a long way.
Now, you've spent time with these kids after school, whether it's hockey in Harlem or part of these visits that we've done. It's such a, I mean, when I saw the program for the first time, when I saw what they do with the kids from 3 to 7 o'clock and how it keeps them on the straight and narrow and actually exposes them to so many great things, it's such an obviously great program.
We do our best to confuse the kids. And, it's great, and you get all kinds of different questions. The kids are very curious. They want to know what you do on a daily basis. They obviously ask the obvious questions, and then you get the surprise questions. But and they let you know what they're doing and what they're trying to accomplish, and learning computer after school and arts and crafts and dance and all these other things that teach kids how to interact with each other. And you know yourself that there's nothing more important than people skills, and these after school programs are great.
Have you seen the Sam and JD doll?
I can't say as I bought one yet.
All right, $25. Here we go. Ready? Oops, that was the wrong one. That was Sam. There we go. I think it looks a lot like. What do you think?
These are Weeble Wobbles. They don't fall down.
they may fall down once in a while. Thanks to you, Adam Graves. As we continue on Charity Week, we'll get you an update at the MSG Sports Desk next.
Bill Daughtry at the Sports Desk as we continue with the Avis Intermission update. The New Jersey Devils, after their 8th straight win on the road tonight, one period in the books in Atlanta, they are scoreless against the Atlanta Thrashers. Martin Brodeur looking to go 9-0 against Atlanta. The Bruins, rather I should say, down in D.C., it's the Caps and Canes going at it tonight. Jeff Halpern will break the seal here early on in the first period off the feed from Steve Konowalchuk. The one-timer rips it past the goalie. It is a 1-0 Carolina lead, that game in the second period. College basketball news locally. Hofstra has named longtime assistant Tom Pecora as their new head coach. Pecora, the associate head coach under the now departed Jay Wright. We'll tell you what's coming up on The Late Show right after these commercial messages. Following Rangers hockey, the half-hour edition of Sports Desk, Tommy Amaker moving on. We'll tell you about his next job. And this man with the cranky quad, will he be ready for opening day? We'll have the answer to both questions later tonight on MSG.
Madison Square Garden on Charity Week. And this is the Avis Intermission Report. Avis highlights. 1 goal in that first period. Good bounce, and Groshek scores.
Groshek gets some good work, as you see there in the corner, to move the puck down low. Then he goes to the net. Eric Cairns doesn't see the puck go by him. And Grosek basically had an open side to hit the net with, which he did, banking in it off of Terrari, the goaltender. That was the only goal of the period.
212-465-4130. It's Charity Week. Make your phone call. Our volunteers manning the phones, ready to take your phone calls on Charity Week for the Cheering for Children Foundation. 212-465-4130. Donation items, auction items, get involved. Road trip, the latest bid, $3,000. On the road with JD and myself and the Rangers. Golf for two with JD and myself. It's at $2,500. And we've got some other great items. The autographed plaque with the call of the Stanley Cup win. We've got a game for you, 2 tickets to a game. Plus, you attend the morning skate, eat with the team. Man, that's a great one.
Kind of neat, that one.
Yeah, honorary stick boy and stick girl. Great items. 212-465-4130. Hey, if your youngster wants to ride the Zamboni between periods, 2 tickets to a game, ride the Zamboni as they resurface the ice. That is a great item. Islander fans, we've got an Islander team jersey autographed by the entire team. 4 tickets to a Rangers Islander game and a visit to the booth with Howie Rose and Joe Micheletti.
And thanks for the Islanders' support in our endeavors here for the kids.
And the numbers are being tabulated. The phones are being manned. We urge you to call as we begin Charity Week here on MSG Network.
Well, the Rangers during the first period showed up in a bad frame of mind or humor. Look at this one. Webb with a big hard hit there. He was given a penalty for that hit on Motto, and that was Forbes going back at Webb a little bit. And here you see Mike York. He took a penalty for interference on that hit on McCult. Hamrlik and York meet up. Here you see Webb and Pearton. Pearton takes a triple minor. Very seldom do you see that. 1 for the original rough, and then 4 more minutes for throwing that right hand. And there you see Rich Pilon, who was very aggressive in the first period on Scatchard. Sam, you're seeing a lot of these hits against the Islanders, primarily because the Islanders had the power play for half the period, all over 10 minutes worth. So they have the puck all the time.
Right.
So the Rangers were hitting. The dimension should go to the Rangers penalty killing unit. That's as good as we've seen their penalty kill unit all season. It was very strong and blocked a lot of shots that did not get through to Hebert.
On the scoreboard, Washington is leading Carolina 2-0 in the second, while Boston is leading Toronto 1-0 in the second.
Wow.
Wow.
Big,
2 points
big
separating those teams for the last playoff spot in the East. Mike York.
A little trouble with his stick in the first period. Oh, there he had it slapped away from his hands.
Wanted to go get it. No, got to get back into play. Later on.
The other end, got hooked and lost it again.
Got to put some stickum on there.
Well,
There
that's
you
exactly
go,
what
Mike.
he's doing. That's the residue from tape. That black stuff is all tape, and you rub it along the sides of the corners of the stick, and it leaves kind of a gluey substance that allows you to grip it a little bit better, like what's his name, the ball player used there for the Kansas City.
George Brett.
George Brett, yeah, thanks.
Brian Leach won the Rangers Player Award.
That's nice. That's a
Nothing
nice
better
award.
than that, than have your teammates vote you the Player Award. Congratulations to Brian. He got some treatment for his hand. That's why I didn't join Al in the studio. And graciously, Adam Graves replaced him
already. Manny Malholtra's going to go. He met up with.
So that's the end. That's going to be the end of the Rangers power play.
Yeah. He'll go. There's Janssen, the left defenseman, met up with Malhotra. Malhotra knows. He just turned around. He's going right in the penalty box. The high sticking call on Kenny Janssen.
So with Meze in the box for another 135, Malhotra goes in the Rangers penalty box. Power play is over.
You know, it's right over in here. There you can see Janssen went across to Malhotra. Malhotra had a stick up and caught him right across the face. And Janssen just stood there until about 10 seconds ago, finally moved. He's about to get hit. Actually, it was the glove more than the stick. I'm kind of glad. It was the face, the hand that got him in the face, and not the shaft of the hockey stick, which is easier to take, I think, if you're on the receiving end.
Malhotra high sticking at 22 seconds. Team skate 4 aside for a minute 35. Then the Islanders get a 25-second power play. That shot stopped by Hebert. Hard shot by Chara. Messier comes out with a puck. Dvorak's with him. Motto on the right side. Here's Dvorak against Chara. Motto saved by Terrari. Good play to find the trailer. Bill McCall the other way. 3-on-2 Islanders across. McCall deep against Leach. Hebert made the save. Around the net, Dave Scatchard. Scatchard looking. Chara and Galley at the points. Galley against Messier. Galley trying to cut in front, was cut off by Leach. Here comes Messier. Hammerlick back. Motto open down the far side. Messier finds the trailer. Save Terreri on Dvorak.
Terreri's made 3 real good saves, Eddie. 4 now, actually. 2 late in the first and 2 here early in the second.
Hitting 4 aside. A lot of open ice. Messier with a hit on McCall. Hammerlick's got the puck. Hammerlick, Galley, McCall, and Lapointe for the Islanders. McCall turns, drives it, and it's blocked by Rich Pilon. McCall tries again, being tugged at by Messier. Ridden into the boards by Pilon. Messier's got the puck. Tried to lead Hlavich, who was tipped by Hammerlick. Hlavich with a takeaway. Hlavich against Galley.
Pilon's hurting, Sam. That last check he threw, he hurt himself.
Nedved playing it toward the net. Lapointe intercepted. Islanders get Meze back in 5 seconds and have a short power play. Rangers leading 1-0. Nedved blocked Hammerlick's pass. Connolly's got the puck. Islander power play. They're 6th of the game. They're 0 for 5. Connolly offside. Islanders on the play as Connolly stick handled at the line.
Shifty, fancy stick handler is Connolly. You see Rich Pilon still having trouble. He moved across to throw the hit. Oh, I'm sorry. He was blocking the shot by McCall. I apologize. It looked like a lower leg injury. And he was very slow gliding across to get to the bench. There's McCall.
That was Pilon.
Pilon. And you can see he just doesn't have a lot of push on one of his legs there as he's trying to get to the bench. Here's another look at it. He slides down. And there's the shot. It looked like just below his right knee.
Pilon's 3rd block shot of the game. Rangers have 11.
Yeah.
Short power play for the Islanders. 8 seconds to go in the Malhotra penalty. Puck around the boards. Kenny Janssen going for it. He's tied up. Played by Oleg Kvasha. Tchaikovsky. Malhotra's out of the box and he steals the pass. Moves down with Graves and Kim Janssen. Chara checks Malhotra. Shot was stopped. Rebound. York save Terreri. And the rebound behind the net. What a save by Terreri on Mike York. Mark Parrish moves in with a drive. Saved by Hebert on the shot off the shoulder. Kim Janssen moves it. Been some good shots, good saves. Kvasha moves it to Tchaikovsky. Takes the drive. Knocked away by Hebert. Sandy McCarthy puts it in the Islanders zone. Tries to get around Eric Cairns. Terreri bangs it off the glass. Cairns hit by McCarthy. Galley plays the puck. Almost lost it.
Rangers have had 3 odd man rushes here in the second period. Every time they've registered a quality shot. And that last save was the best one by Terreri as he got it with his shoulder diving across the top of the goal crease.
Mike Motto turns it. Craig Berube checked by Nedved. Did Berube see any ice time in the first period, John?
40 seconds. One shift.
One shift. Hlavich taken away by Berube.
There's so much power play time, and he doesn't work the power play, so it's hard to play. It's just like Hlavich hardly played in the first because he doesn't kill penalties.
Webb fighting his way toward the net, and he hit Hebert as Hebert came out to get the puck. Leach went on top of him.
Webb's in the middle of everything here. Hebert covered the puck. Webb got there quickly. Now Webb appeals to the referee as the Rangers went after him a little bit. Seeing a lot of intensity in this game, and I like it. And I like the fact that we're down the stretch. Both teams are out of it, but they're playing old-fashioned Ranger Islander hockey here. Yeah, Webb went at it, gave Hebert a little bit of an extra shove. You see the bouncing puck. He gets around Leach. Hebert jumps on the puck. And Webb was aggressive trying to find the puck. Now here you'll see the shot by Manny Malhotra. It's a bad angle shot, but York's in front. Takes the shot there. That was the best save of the game by Chris Terreri. He dives across and gets it with his left shoulder right there. And then Mike York had an open shot after that, but missed the side of the net. Now Messier here sees an odd man rush the other way. He's got to catch Kenny Janssen. It's a 4-on-4, and Messier did just that. Good hard back check. The captain is skating well and thinking well in this game.
McCall finds it in deep. Kim Janssen goes to play it. 4 minutes into the second period. Rangers maintaining a 1-0 lead. Michael Grosek the goal in the first period. Nedved. Nedved circles. Plays it to Janssen. Islanders. Strong forecheck. Smrek able to come through. Nedved. Checked by McCall. Smrek. And Terreri makes the save and holds on. Well, all season long, we've been giving you the Avis Player of the Month award. And friends, here's your chance to vote for one player from the Rangers who you think tried harder, gave it their all, and made a difference in the team's season. Call the toll-free Avis We Try Harder award voting line at 1-866-674-3769. Cast your vote for the Ranger We Try Harder award for the season.
It'll be announced on April 5th.
Mark Messier, Brian Leach, Radek Dvorak, Mike York, Sandy McCarthy, the 5 players up for the award. And Avis will present a check for $20,000 to the Cheering for Children Foundation on behalf of the winning Rangers player.
That's terrific. Thank you to the good folks from Avis.
So a lot of phone time tonight for the fans to help us out with the Cheering for Children Foundation.
It's been intense action on the ice here. It's a 1-0 Rangers lead, and it's been a nasty game.
In the corner, Mark Parrish. Kolnick missed it. Chases it down. Hammerlick try to get it to Connolly. Motto checks Parrish. Connolly comes out, picked up by Leach. Leach took him down.
Sometimes I wonder if Connolly's just too fancy.
Nice move by Malhotra. He's got Dvorak with him. Malhotra shoots, scores! Manny Malhotra drives it by Chris Terreri, and the Rangers lead 2-0.
Sam, you mentioned the first period. Nice to see Malhotra shooting the puck. And you know, earlier in this period, he took a bad angle shot. But just watch over here. Connolly's on the puck. He tries it through between his legs. Fancy play. And he got knocked down, stripped of the puck. The defenseman pinches. It's a 2-on-1. Just that quick. And Malhotra just let her go. And as he let her go, it went right past Chris Terreri. And again, sometimes as a young player, you've got to learn to just make a play. Watch this. It doesn't work too well in this league. Now, Leach lifted his stick there, and Connolly was reaching back for the puck. He went down. Mezzi, the defenseman, pitched, and Malhotra just let it go. Dvorak went to the net looking for a rebound. There was none. See how fancy? It's too fancy. I mean, there's a lot of skill level there that doesn't work too often.
This is what the Rangers want to see from Manny Malhotra as the left wing. Come down the wing with speed and fire the shot. Malhotra's third of the season from Leach at 5:19. And the Rangers with a 2-0 lead. Brian Leach continues his point-a-game average this season.
Kavash is back.
Yes,
and Pilon of the Rangers, the defenseman, has gone to the locker room after blocking a shot with his appeared to be below his right knee.
Rangers with a 2-0 lead. Terreri out to stop the puck. This is the 7th and final game of the Islanders' road trip. Teams meet on the island tomorrow night. Kavasha for Taylor Pyatt. He was checked by McCarthy. Big play by McCarthy.
Sure was, Sam, but also a nice pass by Kavasha.
Kenny Janssen, Eric Cairns. 6:20 gone by, second period. Hebert plays it on the forehand out to Kim Janssen.
You know, Pyatt went to the net there, didn't get the pass. 6'4", 220. 19 years old.
And still growing.
Come on.
One of a couple of first-round draft picks for the Islanders this year. Another one, Rick DiPietro. Giveaway save by Hebert on Galley. Back the other way, Nedved playing it across. Hlavich moves in. Gets knocked down by Cairns.
He used his stick to knock him down, so the referee's got the arm up. Hebert just realized it now, and it's a Rangers power play with a 2-0 lead.
The phones are open, 212-465-4130. It's Cheering for Children Week. if you call our Cheering for Children line, you might get Mike Richter because he's going to be answering the phones for us.
I understand the rehab for Mike's gone very well.
And we thank him for being involved. There you go. It's Mike Richter.
Isn't that great?
Thanks to Mike for being part of this. Eric Cairns is in the penalty box for cross-checking, and the Rangers are on the power play. Messier moving in with Dvorak, Malhotra, Leach, and Motto. Claude Lapointe for the Islanders. Tim Connolly, Kenny Janssen, and Zdeno Chara.
Rangers are trying to hit everybody, and the point just got away from a hit by Malhotra, and he ran into his own player, Dvorak.
This is the Rangers' 4th power play. The last 2 have been 3 seconds and 26 seconds. Steve Martin's in deep against Leach. Motto and Hammerlick. Hammerlick, the defenseman, going in deep.
You can sense he's skating real well, can't you?
Yeah. Tchaikovsky with a takeaway. Islanders doing a great job. Now the Rangers out with the puck. Dvorak, Nedved, 3-on-2 across. Dvorak open, just missed. That looked like a pass from Malhotra.
I agree with you.
Motto fakes, waits, beats Dvorak. That's a pass and a goal! Jan Halavich. It's a power play goal. And the Rangers lead 3-0.
Now, was that Ray Lemieux or was that one of those dolls?
Both.
It was a nice play. The Rangers made actually 2 real nice plays. The Cannon Business Solutions goal cam. Look at this play. As you'll see here, the pass just missed by Manny Malhotra, and then the Rangers kept the play alive. Nice pass across, fake shot by Motto, and then this pass here is a bullseye. And you can see Halavich, who's a natural goal scorer, former Islander draft choice, drives to the net. Halavich was actually drafted number 28 in 1995 by the Islanders. Moved to Calgary and then to the Rangers, and there he beats Hammerlick in front, able to score right through the legs of both Hammerlick and Terrari. That same year, 1995, the Islanders drafted number 2 and number 28. Again, Halavich number 28. Number 2 was Wade Redden, who was later traded up to Ottawa.
Yes, sir. Cannon Business Solutions Gold Cam replay provided by the Cannon Business Solutions. Digital technology powered by people. Have to correct something I said earlier about Taylor Pyatt. He was drafted in 1999, one of 3 first-round draft picks that year.
Connolly number 5, Pyatt number 8, and Mezzi, the big defenseman, number 10 that year. Pretty good draft.
This year, it was DiPietro and Raffi Torres, 2 first-rounders the Islanders had in 2000.
Numbers 1 and 5 in the draft.
Bill McCall moving in on Kim Janssen. They both go down. Rangers with a big lead. Skating well. Halavich. 27th goal of the season from Dvorak and Motto at 8:23. Rangers were offside coming across. 10:51 to go. And our volunteers include Mike Richter. He's having a good time.
The trouble with him, he'll get on with one person and be on there for 45 minutes with one person.
Yeah, but hopefully he'll get $5,000 donation.
Well, that's a good point. And if I can say hello to a young lady in Queens by the name of Donna, she's 9 years of age. She's going to have a body cast removed on Friday. She had a little hip work and everything. So we, in having a great night here with the Cheering for Children at the Garden, pull for Donna to have a great day, get the cast off, and go forward, Donna. We're all pulling for you.
I love the fact that the phones are ringing off the hook. Meanwhile, we need somebody to pick up that last phone that was ringing. Eric Cairns on sportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah, he was mad. I'm probably mad at the penalty that he was given when Halavich was able to score the 3rd goal, which was a power play goal. Look at Mike shaking his head there.
The Islander general manager, Mike Milbury, in attendance.
You know, there's some interesting interviewing that he's had going these days, Sam, regarding who's going to be the head coach. Lauren Henning has done a nice job, but they're going to go with somebody with experience, they said. Brian Sutter threw his hat in the ring, I was reading today, and Cairns just got another penalty. It looks like he's going to get tossed, and the temper's got him now.
They got 2 minutes, and this one's a 10-minute misconduct. He's lost it here.
Yeah, Gary Galley's trying to help the linesman just get him off, get him out of here. He doesn't want to hurt himself any worse than what he already has.
He's done for the remainder of the period. Cairns got 2 for unsportsmanlike conduct and a 10-minute misconduct. 9:09 the time.
So Brian Sutter throws his name in the ring regarding being a future Islander coach. How about Brian Trottier? You think they'd look at him?
I don't know, John, but he's done a great job with Colorado as an assistant coach.
Ted Nolan's been interviewed. Brian Murray,
Robbie Ftorek,
Kevin Constantine, Mike, Jim Schoenfeld has some good people there.
Can't go wrong with too many of those guys.
Good hockey people.
Good people.
It's a game misconduct on top, Sam.
10-minute misconduct and a game misconduct. So Cairns is lost for the remainder of the game. Unsportsmanlike conduct, 10-minute misconduct, and he would not stop.
He was having a rough game. I mean, Groshek got by him for the first goal. He was in the box for another goal.
So a game misconduct. Have to excuse John. Just got a call. It could be the commissioner of the National Hockey League. You never know up here. We'll continue with the game. We'll let you know who John is talking to. Might be somebody who wants one of those little dolls. Maybe the commissioner. Maybe the commissioner wants one. Messier checked by Galley. We were talking about maybe taking a donation for giving out your cell phone number. Somebody call up for a donation. Talk to John on your cell phone.
Somebody just said there was a trade.
Who was it?
Oh, the trade deadline's passed. I don't know. Rich Pilon now reappearing at the Rangers bench, walking on his own. Seems to be okay.
Maybe a waiver deal? 9:35 remaining second period.
4-0 Washington over Carolina in the second period. Wow.
Carolina's hit a wall. Nedved 2-on-1 save. Terreri. Halabic shoots deflected away, and Groshek missed the net.
How about the odd man rushes by the Rangers in the first half of the second period?
Islanders break out. Tchaikovsky on the puck. Sprink is there. Islanders shorthanded. Pass deflected away. Nedved quick pass to Groshek. Rangers a 3-0 lead. On the power play with 15 seconds remaining in the man advantage. Rangers 1 for 4 on the power play in the game. Groshek gave it away to McCall. McCall moves in on Mike Motto. The shot blocked by Motto. Chipped on goal and gloved by Hebert.
Little play, but that was a turnover at the other team's blue line. It led to a slight shot on goal.
Our auction continues. The road trip is up to $3,500 bid. Golf with JD and myself is at $2,500.
No, I just heard it's 3,000.
What?
Our golf.
Our golf is 3,000.
The ladies right here.
Is that right? We're up to. We just got a $3,000 bid.
Put $3,000 up on that, gang. Rich Pilon's had an active period. He's back.
8:40 to go in the second period. The auction continues for the remainder of the game. We will announce the auction winners on our post-game report. So stay tuned for that. The bidding continues the remainder of the night. Budweiser salutes America's designated drivers. We all make a difference.
You know, Kavasha keeps trying to play, and he just seems like he wants to hang in there and show some true grit, but he's very slow when he gets up, when he's knocked down, and he just doesn't look very comfortable, does he?
No. Our charity week beginning tonight continues throughout the week. It'll be on all our games on MSG Network and Fox Sports Network, and we urge you to tune in, call the numbers, bid on the terrific items involved in the Knicks, the Nets, the Islanders, the Devils, the Rangers, and it all goes to Cheering for Children Foundation to aid 25,000 kids throughout the city in the afternoon after-school program that Cheering for Children is involved with.
Mark Messier does a great deal of charity work too, Sam.
And if you're involved with buying a tile or one of the pavers here at Madison Square Garden on the Solid Ground program, you get a Mark Messier autographed puck. Now through March 20, let's see, the end of the month.
We're almost there.
I know. Just remember. Dvorak shoots. Deflected away. Malhotra. Groshek, Malhotra, and Halabic have scored goals for the Rangers.
Rangers have not let down since they found themselves up by 3 goals here in the second period. They've continued to work hard.
Dvorak and Messier smothered. Good diving play by Gary Galley.
It's got to be double figures, the odd man rushes here in the second period by the Rangers. The Islanders have had a couple, but not nearly as many as the Rangers have had.
Motto with the outlet to Dvorak. He takes a hit. Motto lifts it ahead. Tomas Klocek is day-to-day for the Rangers, out with a bruised foot. And we've got something going on in front of the penalty box.
And we rocked him with an uppercut.
That's a carryover from the first period. When Bjornson went after Webb.
Webb trying to come back, which he does. Puritan changes hands, and he's not stopping. The linesmen get in there. There was one huge uppercut by Puritan. Earlier in the game, the first period, Sam was just talking about it. Puritan took a triple minor trying to get at Webb. Webb early in the game threw a hard hit into Motto, which drew a power play for the Rangers early in the game. Webb was involved a little bit with Guy Hebert here in the second period. And that time the two players got their gloves dropped. Webb lost his helmet. Both players switched hands. And the big one was the uppercut. Wow. There's Webb, and Puritan sees him, gives him 2 shots. Webb this time says, okay, let's go. You can see Webb get the early advantage, and then that was that right hand. Puritan got back up off his knees and really threw him. You can see, you'll see Puritan's right in here. He knows who's on the ice. He knows Webb's there. He's going to close the gap, and he goes directly to him, gives him a couple of shots to get his attention. Webb turned around and saw who it was, and Webb actually had the advantage early. And then Puritan got up and wham.
5 minutes each for fighting at 12:39. No loss of manpower on the ice. Well, that's what Puritan wanted. He wanted it earlier. He didn't get it. Well, what he got was 6 minutes in penalties. But he wanted the matchup with Webb here. 7:15 to go, second period. Rangers with a 3-0 lead. Hamrlik. Motto stops it. Kamensky moving in.
He'll be offside here.
Pulled it back with Jeff Ulmer still in the zone.
Fourth line hasn't had very much ice time, in the game. They get a shift here as the Rangers have done a nice job. Look at the odd man rushes, Sam. It's really something. The Rangers have been patient defensively, and they've countered well.
One-sided.
9-2, yeah. And when you see that amount of odd man rushes, the Islanders are actually fortunate. It's not worse. I mean, the Islanders' power play let them down. The Rangers' penalty killing was fantastic in the first period. And it wasn't just Guy Hebert. It was the guys blocking shots. And they built themselves a 3-0 lead. And now the Islanders are trying to get into the game offensively, but they're forgetting about the defensive end of things.
With 2 Rangers out, Lefebvre and Klocek, Jeff Ulmer getting a chance to play on the fourth line with Kamensky and Forbes.
Berube on the ice, and I know they'll try to play physical here, but there's nobody from the Rangers that really play that style on the ice now.
Parrish's hard shot missed the net. Parrish has the puck back. Berube is checked in the corner by Motto. Parrish plays it across. That shot missed the net, went high. Steve Martins on a bouncing puck.
Good setup, but with the puck rolling, hard to be accurate with your shot.
Parrish against Ulmer. 6.5 minutes to go in the second. Martins checked by Leach. A wrister deflects to the corner. Berube wristing it into the corner. Ulmer up the boards out of the zone. Washington now has a 5-0 lead on Carolina. Boston leading in Toronto 1-0. A Boston win, a Carolina loss, and they're all even for that 8th and final playoff spot in the Eastern Conference. Carolina does have the tiebreaker in more wins. Offside, Islanders. Let's go to our quote book. Ted Nolan, one of those coaching candidates you talked about. Possible choice of Mike Milbury. I just hope I impress them enough to get to the next phase. Then I can lay it out there again. Hopefully it's enough. And they think I'm the guy to do the job. I really feel that I am. Ted Nolan, who has not coached since being let go by the Buffalo Sabres. But there's tough competition, John, as you mentioned. Mike Milbury will make the decision.
From what I understand, Mike will make the decision of who he wants to re-interview. And they'll do that with the owners of the hockey club, and they'll do that during the playoffs and then announce the head coach sometime in June.
Bill McCall swings back. York had Pyatt tied up. Kenny Janssen retrieves it. Now McCall in the corner. Pyatt swings it around to Scatchard. In deep is Kenny Janssen. Around the net with a wraparound try. Deflects out in front. York's got it.
That was good coverage in front of Hebert.
Nice move by McCarthy to get the puck. Puts it in front, just missed by Graves. as he was checked by Gary Galley. Kenny Johnson playing it across. McCall sends it in. Coming down to 5 minutes remaining in the second period. The Rangers leading 3-0. Rich Pilon. Pass to Nedved. A little fancy there for Pilon. A little behind the back pass.
I think so. If that didn't work, the Islanders would have been going the other way with an odd man rush.
Now they go the other way on the intercept by Tchaikovsky. Brought in by Tim Connolly. Sets it up and shoots. Save made by Hebert. No rebound. 4:44 to go. Second period. Rangers with a 3-goal lead. Our auction continues on Cheering for Children Week. 212-465-4130. Your money goes to the Cheering for Children Foundation. And those top items, over $5,000 for the road trip,
Oh, that's a beautiful
$3,500 for golf.
That road trip.
I'm
is
getting
on-
a new driver, I think. I have to get a new driver.
Somebody drive your car?
No. So I can hit the golf ball.
That won't make any difference.
Oh, man. You got to pump me up for this. Come on.
That's too early. I'm kidding. We need some weather around here would help. Oh, that road trip on the aircraft is a special
It's going to be
trip.
great.
And I'd say, you know what? Make that road trip L.A.
Tchaikovsky winds up and fires it by Guy Hebert and puts the Islanders on the board. It's 3-1.
Well, he's the leading goal scorer for the Islanders. Does have the touch, and he let it go quick. And it looked like he was being checked pretty well, but he just turned, got loose, and blast. Rangers could have put this thing away. Let's watch and see what happens. Pilon goes up the boards. The puck will come across, and Connolly sets it up nice. Nice pass by Connolly. Tchaikovsky just turned and shot. Look at the play there. That was a nice play by Connolly. Got away from Nedved. There's the shot. Quick one. And the Islanders are on the board. Rangers now lead 3-1. Connolly made the play. Intercepted the pass. Set up the pass to Tchaikovsky, who beat Hebert on the stick side.
Big
the Rangers had a ton of odd man rushes, but couldn't get any more goal scoring going. So now it's a 3-1 game.
Big lift for the Islanders. Tchaikovsky from Connolly at 15:36. Tchaikovsky's 28th of the season. Now a 3-1 game. Devils lead in Atlanta 1-0 in the second. Devils looking for their 8th consecutive road win. They've won 14 of their last 15 overall.
The Devils trying to get first place in the conference. That's a big game for them.
They're
And
ahead
at
of
the same
Ottawa.
time, Boston still ahead of Toronto 1-0 in the second, and they're in the race for the playoffs with Carolina, who are being blanked 5-0 in the second in Washington. Sam, I was in Washington yesterday, and that team, the Caps, you can just sense they're starting to get to understand each other. Their new players from the trade deadline, Trevor Linden and Zuber, starting to know where they're going to play. They've rested some people. I think they're going to be tough.
McCarthy for Leach, knocked away from him. Comes to McCall, played in front. Good play by Smrek to break it up. Checked by Kabasha. 3:40 to go, second period. Rangers a 3-1 lead. Smrek holding, forced back by Kabasha. Tough forecheck by the Islanders. Leach finally lifts it out of the zone, taken back by Hammerlich. Islanders showing some life coming on here. Kabasha. Polnick played it into the corner. McCall against Leach. To the side of the net. Hebert lost control. It pops out in front. Now Hebert's got it and stops play. Let's go downstairs to Al. Al, where are you?
Well, I'm with the JD doll, which I understand from the War Room is very, very popular for a $25 donation. I can't hear it. It's too loud in the area. And this is
Oh, baby is what it says.
And this is the Sam one. I think they've been very kind to both of you guys,
do I.
to be honest with you.
There's a lot more hair, huh?
Very, very popular. And I think the best part about it is that you guys hand deliver each and every one of them.
How about that tie they put on JD?
Yeah, it's John, it's very good.
Another Joseph Abboud that I have. One of my
Very nice.
one of my Abboud collection top ties.
212-465-4130. $25 for the doll.
I didn't know you had that much hair.
Hey, that's the hair for the two of us, man. We share that.
Oh, baby. The announcers share hair.
Berube working along the boards. And while we share a chuckle, we urge you to make the call, 212-465-4130, because this is Charity Week on MSG Network, our Cheering for Children Foundation. Mark Parrish plays it up to Craig Berube. JD is leaving to go down to be part of our solid ground program and sell some pavers downstairs to the fans in the building. So I'll carry it the rest of the way on my own. Zdeno Chara with the puck. 2:20 to go. Second period. Motto. Chara's got it back. Brings it across. Left it for Scatchard. Pass deflected. Hebert got a piece. It hit two players. And Hebert was able to stop it. Long shot blocked in front. Shot by Taylor Pyatt blocked again. As the Rangers continue to do a good job blocking shots. Scatchard for McCall. And it popped in the air. Hebert never saw it until it dropped down in front of him. And he holds on with 1:54 to go. The Islanders coming on, putting some pressure on. Take another look as the puck pops out in front off the skate of McCall. Hebert looking behind. It drops down in front of him. Oh, there it is. And he covers up. Motto in the corner. Pyatt playing it to Scatchard, going in front. That puck tipped by Motto, goes off the skate of McCall and drops down. And Guy Hebert able to cover up. And Bill McCall upset. Islanders put the pressure on, trying to get back in. Earlier, the puck deflected off two players. The last time off Brian Leetch, and Hebert was able to get a piece. Islanders have outshot the Rangers 15-8 here in the second. 27-15 for the game. 1:40 to go in the second period. Backhander stopped by Hebert. Connolly took the shot. Hlavich lifting it down the ice, rolls deep into the Islanders zone. Terreri plays it away from Grosek. Nedved is there to stop it. Connolly with a hit on Hlavich. Grosek trying to pry it loose, battling Ken Janssen. And the Islanders able to work it up to the line. Good job by Leetch to keep it in. Then Janssen clears the zone. Grosek. LaPointe on him. Puck around to Nedved. 1 minute to go. Second period. Islanders able to keep it in the zone. Chance for Cherkasky. Beats Scatchard, and Hebert made a great save. A huge turnover. The Islanders with a 2-on-0 down low, and Hebert stopped Dave Scatchard. 40 seconds to go. Scatchard across again. Was stopped by Spreck, who was an offside. While I have a moment, want to thank Cindy McCann and Ellen Marr of New Jersey. They play for the Beacon Hill women's hockey team, and their generous donation to one of the local charities, and they joined us here in the second period. Another look at the Scatchard chance on a 2-on-0 down low. Here's the turnover. Rangers unable to clear. Good effort to keep it in the zone. Here's Cherkasky feeding Scatchard, and Hebert sliding across to make the right pad save. Cherkasky, good pass, and a nice save by Guy Hebert. Let's go in the net. See Hebert's move. Gets to the post. Good save with a right pad. 37.4 seconds. You see what I learned from JD? I mean, I've learned all these goalie moves and in the nets. It's terrific. I learned so much from the guy. He'll be back for the third period. He's gone to join our solid ground program. Sell some pavers. People will be a permanent part of Madison Square Garden. Taylor Pyatt checked by Pilon. 15 seconds remaining in the period. Graves has McCall tied up. Pyatt, penalty upcoming on the Rangers. Pyatt checked by Pilon. And the whistle stops play. 4.4 to go. A holding the stick penalty is called on the Rangers. And don't forget, our auction continues for the remainder of the game. Auction winners to be announced on the post-game show. The road trip with JD and myself and the Rangers is up to $5,000. Golf for two with JD and myself is up to $5,000. The sound plaque of the call of the winning of the Stanley Cup, autographed by 4 members of that team. Attend a morning skate, team meal, and 2 VIP tickets to a game, now up to $1,650. Great items. Mike Richter, who's here, autographed jersey. One of your kids wants to ride the Zamboni between periods of a Ranger game. We've got an autographed Islanders team jersey, 4 tickets to an Islanders-Rangers game, and a visit to the booth with Howie Rose and Joe Micheletti. Graves for holding the stick. at 19:55. Islanders' 7th power play, 0 for 6. Hammerlich couldn't keep it in the zone, and the period comes to an end. And a little pushing and shoving. Scatchard and Pilon involved in front of the Rangers' net. Pilon's been involved all night long. And separated. Things calm down. Mike Richter will go up and help out in the solid ground. He gets the applause of our volunteer group for manning the phone lines during the second period. 212-465-4130. It's Cheering for Children Week here on MSG Network, and a lot of great items are up for bid on our auction, and your donation can get you some other choice items. We urge you to call. Stay with us for the rest of the evening. It promises to be a great finish. 3-1 Rangers, end of 2.
There's Mike Richter monitoring the phones and our Cheering for Children Charity Week kickoff tonight. And that is up for bids tonight. The jersey that Mike Richter wore on opening night 2000. The number is 212-465-4130. And of course, it's autographed. We've played 2 periods here at the Garden. The Rangers lead Dave Scatchard's Islanders by the score of 3-1. We're going a little bit big picture tonight, Dave. Instead of talking about the game necessarily, I want to talk about what you do off the ice and some of the charitable things that you and the Islanders have been doing.
Well, as a group, we've been working with various charities across the island. There's quite a few of them, so I don't really want to go into total detail. But they're all good causes, and as you know, this little series we have with the Rangers is the Pat LaFontaine trophy up for grabs, and $100,000 that both owners have donated, and it'd definitely be good for us to be the winning team and get that money to the charities that deserve them.
You know, most guys who are in their young 20s, going to college, getting their first job under their belt and stuff like that, they don't normally have a chance to be exposed like you guys are at such a young age to learn how important it is to help these people who are disenfranchised, hurt or sick, or just young and need help.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird scenario for me to be 25 years old and be doing these things, but I had a few injuries throughout my career and a few big setbacks where I spent a lot of time in hospitals myself, and it's always nice when someone comes and visits you, whether they're a hockey player or just anybody, and through the time that I spent in the hospital, I realized that if I could maybe spend some time with some kids and give them a little sunshine on their cloudy day, I think it would make them feel better, and I get a lot out of it too. I learn a lot from the kids.
Now, every year is a learning season. What have you learned about hockey this year?
Well, this has been probably my most difficult year as a player, just because we've really struggled as a team. We haven't really got as many wins as we want and things like that. But through the charity stuff, you realize that there's more to life than just hockey. And when I go to the rink, I do my job there, and outside of the rink, I try to help out too. So. It's been a tough year, but hopefully we'll turn that around and have a good year next year and get things back on track on the island.
Dave, thanks. Well said.
You're welcome. Thanks.
All right, that's Dave Scatchard of the New York Islanders, continuing to play hard and very, very well. We'll get you to an update, and then we'll continue. Remember, 212-465-4130.
Bill Daughtry back at the sports desk as we continue with the Avis Intermission update. Quick check of the out-of-town NHL scoreboard shows the New Jersey Devils with 7 straight wins on the road. Well, now they're tied with Atlanta at 1-1. The game in the second period. Watch the mad scramble. You got to control those rebounds. If you don't, Nat Domicelli will pop one home on you to tie the hockey game at 1-1. They're in the second period down at Phillips Arena. Meanwhile, in D.C., it's all Washington. This is a bad goal. Nicolishin from the far boards. He just fires one, beats Arturs Irbe, made it 3-0. Washington with a 5-0 lead in the third period. You stand by when we return. We'll tell you all about the Late Show, which comes up after Rangers hockey right here on MSG. Following the Rangers and Islanders, we'll tell you the story about Tommy Amaker heading west. The local hockey teams, all 3 in action. Pat LaFontaine, former star, in the studio as the Yankees and Mets count down to the end of spring training.
Sam Rosen, John Davidson, Al Troutwig back at Madison Square Garden. John is not in the booth right now. He's helping out with our Cheering for Children Week. The Avis Intermission Report continues with Avis highlights. It was 1-0 Rangers, early second period, when Tim Connolly makes a fancy move here but loses the puck. And Brian Leetch able to move it out. Watch Manny Malhotra chip it by, settle the puck down, wind up, and rip it past Chris Terreri. That made it 2-0 at 5:19 of the second. Then the Rangers on the power play. Moving it, the pass across, Jan Hlavich driving hard to the net, off the feed from Radek Dvorak. And they want me to illustrate this here. Let's see if we can do that here. Now, Hebert moves the puck across. Islanders, good pressure here. Tim Connolly, excellent job knocking the puck down. And Marius Cherkovsky set up beautifully for the shot past Guy Hebert to make it 3-1. Well, it wasn't exactly JD, but it wasn't too bad either. We'll be back with the third period in a moment. It's Cheering for Children Week, and your donations and money for the auctions go to the Cheering for Children Foundation, 212-465-4130. Our volunteers are on the phones. A couple of them are eating dinner, but they're ready to answer your phone calls, looking for your donations. Be involved in the auction. Some great items right now. Golf with JD and myself is up to $6,000. A road trip with the Rangers and JD and myself is up to $5,000. A couple of great items there, plus other terrific items. And then for a donation of $20 or $25, $50, $75, you can pick up a golf package, backpack, T-shirts, the Sam and JD bean bag, or the Clyde Frazier bean bag, baby romper and bib. We've got some other items as well. You can be on MSG Sports Desk. For a $300 donation, you can speak your mind on Fair Game on Sports Desk, or you can pick up one of the small tiles, a paver, and be a permanent part of Madison Square Garden, $320. The larger paver is $5,000. The number to call, 212-465-4130, and all the money goes to the Cheering for Children Foundation as we help support over 25,000 youngsters in the New York City area. Chris Rooney, oh, he tripped over the line. The invisible line reached up and, oh, I hope Chris is okay. A little soreness there. The young referee, he's okay. A little embarrassed, but he's okay. Islanders will be on the power play to start the third period. Take a look at the Rangers' upcoming schedule, brought to you by Delta Airlines. Rangers on the island tomorrow night. That'll be on Fox Sports Net. Howie Rose and Joe Micheletti. Stan Fischler, I don't know if he'll be back. He may be with the Devils right now, but they'll be there. Saturday afternoon on ABC at 3 o'clock. We'll be back with you Sunday. All right, the trivia quiz. No JD, so I've got it myself. Brian Leetch leads the Rangers with 75 points this season, which 4 defensemen led the team in points for a season. Which 4 defensemen led the team in points for a season. Oh, boy. So we'll work on that. And we'll see what JD comes up with. When he comes up, he'll know it in a minute, but we'll figure it out. Rangers down a man for a minute 55. Adam Graves in the penalty box for holding the stick. Islanders have Kavasha, Cherkovsky, Parrish, Connolly, and Hammerlick face off win, and Pilon drives it down. Messier, Dvorak, Pilon, and Leetch for the Rangers. Here's Roman Hammerlick. Kavasha lost control. Parrish plays it on goal, steered aside by Hebert. Rangers only 1 win in their last 8 games, and looking for their first win over the Islanders here at Madison Square Garden this season. Hammerlick, long shot wide. Dvorak brings it clear. Messier looking for Dvorak, leads him toward the net, but the Rangers were offside on the give and go. All right, where's JD? We're trying to find JD. Earlier this evening, I was downstairs involved in the Solid Ground program as some wonderful fans were involved buying tiles to become a permanent part of Madison Square Garden. Mike Richter was there a little later on before he went into our workroom. There's JD. Big crowd around him. Oh, man. He's signing autographs. Way to go, John. He'll be back. Part of the Solid Ground program. Part of our Cheering for Children Week here on MSG Network. Steal by Malhotra, who has played well. Nice move on Kenny Janssen. Aggressive play by Manny Malhotra. 55 seconds to go in the Graves penalty. We just showed you on the air, big boy. John is back. He'll open up his mic. There's an offside. You look good.
How you doing?
Great job.
That was fun. A lot of nice people.
People are wonderful, aren't they?
I'll tell you what, Sam, it's amazing the support of the fans and the people that watch Ranger games, and I can't thank everybody enough.
How
for
many
people in the building, people at home? Thanks a lot, everybody. It's
How
just
many
terrific.
pavers did you sell?
I have no idea. We were just going.
Yeah?
Just going.
You
It
couldn't
was just
count 'em?
terrific. What a bunch of nice people.
Good job.
Just terrific people, and thanks for the support. I can't thank you all enough. So what happened? What did Graves do?
Graves was called for holding the stick at the end of the second period.
Didn't see that.
Oh, you left
We're running
that.
around
That's
the
right,
other
you
side.
left. Do you want me to give you the trivia question or no?
You already know the question?
I know the question.
I think I'm in trouble.
I don't know. It's not an easy one. Mike York able to clear all the way down. Boston now leading Toronto 2-0, while Carolina is losing to Washington 6-0. And the Rangers' penalty kill has been one of their strongest parts of their game tonight. Hamrlik across, offside again. Islanders, 5 seconds to go on the Graves penalty. All right.
You mind?
No. You have to have a look at it.
You're tough.
Brian Leetch leads the Rangers with 75 points this season, which 4 defensemen
Ever.
led the team in points for a season.
So-
Rangers led the Rangers.
Aside from Brian Leetch?
Yeah.
4 others.
Oh, Leetch is included.
Well, see, you're trying to get me already. You.
Well, I don't know what
I
the
know.
rules are here.
One of them's automatic.
Okay.
2 of them are automatic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Leetch in there, so that's 3.
Okay.
The 4th one, I got to think for a minute. Have you got your 4 yet?
I've got 3.
Probably the same 3 that I have. Oh, baby, that's an interesting question.
Braves back for the puck. Teams are at full strength. Islanders did not get a shot on goal on that power play. They're 0 for 7 on the power play in the game of the Islanders. Purinton's shot was blocked as he collided with McCall. Scatchard moving in on Leetch, joined by Pyatt, the pass behind him. Islanders without Eric Cairns. He got a game misconduct in the second period. Ferrari stops the puck. Rick DiPietro will be in goal for the Islanders tomorrow night.
He will he? That's already written.
What is expected? Well, I mean, coach can change his mind, but he is expected to be in goal tomorrow night for the Islanders.
He played a couple of pretty good games on the road
Yes, he
for
did.
the Islanders. He looked much better, more at ease.
I thought he played well in Phoenix.
Yeah, better positional play. He's a young kid. Just starting.
Mark Parrish gets knocked down by Groshek. Hit again. Groshek roughing him up, and Parrish comes off with a good shot. Good effort by Mark Parrish, but Hebert with a good save. Rangers a 3-1 lead, early third period. Pressure on Mike Motto. He's tied up. Groshek worked over Parrish again. Kabasha able to keep it in deep. That's Groshek behind the net. Trying to get away from LaPointe. Help from Hlavich. Now Motto. Hlavich fell down. Kabasha trying to play the puck. He was hit by Groshek. And Meze. Knocked down at the line. Turned the other way by Smrek. Groshek playing it back to Leach. Rangers changing. Regroup. Groshek going to the bench. Played the puck. Now Holtra's been active tonight,
He has
John.
tried to finish every check, Sam. That's what he has to do.
Dvorak got the shot off. Ferrari made the save. Now Holtra has shot the puck tonight. He's hit.
Skated, he's hit people, he's finished checks.
Yeah.
He has to do that to set up his training camp for next season, to set up his training in the offseason. It gives him something to shoot for, something to be positive about. There's only a few games left. This is game number 76 of 82, and he shouldn't take any games where he doesn't put forth that type of an effort. It really gives him a chance, because management will look at him and say, he's got a great shot at being a real ingredient for this team for next season. And seeing what he's been able to do here in this game is something he should be able to do the rest of the way. The rest of the way for Ronnie Lowe and his hockey club.
Puck went up into the crowd, and play was stopped. You think left way? It looks like,
Yeah.
and the coach feels this way, and it seems like other people have felt this way, that the left wing position could be the best position for him.
Well, you'll watch him work along the boards here as Tchaikovsky tried to turn around, and Malhotra knocked him down. Messier there makes a play to Dvorak. That line, as you can see, blending pretty well together. But I agree, Sam. He can play left wing. He can beat people with outside speed. The north-south type speed.
Yeah.
Straight ahead speed. He's strong enough to forecheck and knock people off the puck. He could take some face-offs. He's a natural centerman. And he can play center if necessary. So why not? And the other thing is, as you see Hebert make the save, is for Manny in his own zone. The quarterback for your own zone is generally your center.
Right.
So that's the guy with the most experience, hockey sense, smart guy deep in the zone to help the defense. Take the pressure off Manny. Let him play wing. Take care of the right defenseman in your own zone. The other team's right defenseman. And just learn to play the game. Get confident, then see what happens.
Steve Webb had that last shot. I need to tell you that I did well on the in-game replays, but the highlights, I struggled a little bit, John, because I didn't get a preview. I struggled a little bit. You were missed on the highlights.
Did you use the telestrator?
No, I was going to, but they kept going. They wouldn't stop it for me. I'm not quick enough to do that,
Well, you can do it all.
Side of the net, Hebert. Purinton and Webb were going at it a little bit. Webb tried to hit Kamensky. Puck all the way down. Colin Forbes races for it. Negates what would have been an icing. Takes the puck. Plays it back to Purinton. Long shot. Save Terreri. Jara's got it. And there's a penalty coming up.
And Webb throw a hit to Forbes. Now Webb comes over and Forbes looks at him.
Ulmer's involved here.
That was
with
over
Hammerlick.
With Hammerlick, yeah. And as Forbes skated over, Webb skated over. Webb and Purinton got together, and then Webb left Purinton, went over and threw a hit to the right side, and maybe a Kim Janssen, and just missed him. And then went back the other way. There's a shove from Kamensky on Hammerlick, and there's a repay or a payback. Which is a little understandable. There's Webb. Now watch him throw this hit here if we keep rolling this. Well, maybe not. Purinton went right at Webb, and then Webb released. And he went to throw a hit and just missed. And I mean just missed.
Purinton was ready for another round.
He sure was. Now watch this. Well, that was on Kamensky, and he just missed him. Whoa, baby. And then in front, that's Ulmer going with Hammerlick. This will set up, I think, I would think, a nasty game on Long Island tomorrow.
Could be.
I know where I'm going to be. In front of the television set watching that one.
No penalties called. Dale Purinton back on the bench. Washington is humiliating Carolina. It is now 7-0 Washington.
Washington had lost 5 straight, Sam, and then they won in Tampa Bay. A very tough game, physical, nasty thing, and then they're having a cakewalk as they've converted the touchdown.
And this could be 3 losses in a row for Carolina.
And their next game is with Washington again at home.
That's right.
Man.
Carolina, their hold on the 8th and final playoff spot in jeopardy. Boston is leading in Toronto 2-0 in the third.
Looks like the Islanders want to hit a little more here in the third period.
Save made on Groshek. Groshek's had a good game for the Rangers. Scored the first goal. Here's LaPointe. 3-on-2 across. He takes the shot. Hebert the save, and he holds on.
As Pilon finishes the check.
6:12 gone by, third period. Rangers leading the Islanders 3-1. Want to thank the Islanders. They've added an additional item to our auction. 4 tickets to an Islanders game plus a post-game locker room visit. Part of our auction. Islander fans, 212-465-4130.
When it comes to charity, everybody chips in. Thanks to the Islander organization. And there's Schreck getting it by the big kid, Messi. And then here's the play where Richie Pilon really rolled the point into the side backboards there after Hebert made the save on the shot. Islanders a little more active physically, I think, here in the third period.
Yes.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah, well, they got some life after the Tchaikovsky goal.
Yeah.
But they failed to capitalize on the power play to start this period. That hurt their chances.
0 for 8 in the game on the power play.
Fans into the game. Let's go Rangers chant. Motto playing it into the corner. Galley checks Mike York. Graves reaches in. Scatchard hits him. McCarthy. Chara. McCarthy with a bump on McCall. Scatchard able to get clear. Pulled down by Leach. Penalty called. Another Islander power play coming up.
Islanders work the puck up the boards. McCarthy goes back at Pyatt here. McCarthy was in on his line's forecheck, but the puck was worked up the boards. And McCall looks like he's banged up a little bit, Sam, but the puck actually went by Brian Leach, by Dave Scatchard, and Leach put the stick into the midsection, hauled him down, so this is an important power play for both teams. McCall there, number 11. Don't know what happened to him. There you can see Scatchard. And there's McCall.
Trip over Scatchard?
Well, it seemed like he was reaching up for the right side of his neck. Did York's stick catch him a little bit as they all got together and collided? No, there's the penalty. Leach with a stick into the midsection. And then there's York. I'm not sure what happened. Don't know.
Our first replay was from the Canon Business Solutions Goal Cam. Canon Business Solutions, digital technology powered by people. Islanders power play, 9th of the game. Islanders trailing 3-1.
They continue to play Connolly, playing the left point with Hammerlick on the power play.
Kavasha, Parrish, and Tchaikovsky up front. Rangers have Pilon, Motto, Dvorak, and Messier, and clear all the way down. Hammerlick. Kavasha. Lead for Tchaikovsky. Save Hebert. Motto clear to the side.
Good pass by Kavasha.
Set up for Hammerlick, and the drive goes wide. Messier able to clear the zone. Tchaikovsky moving in on Motto again. Takes it behind the net, lost it. Motto fires it around the boards. Hammerlick stops it. Kavasha. Motto on him. Motto able to clear the zone. Good shift for Mike Motto.
Yeah, he's had a lot of ice time in this game.
Rangers in the last, I would say 5 or 6 games have been going with 7 defensemen. Tonight with 2 defensemen out injured. Sylvain Lefebvre and Tomas Klocek. Rangers going with 6 defensemen and different pairings. And players like Motto and Purinton have seen a lot of ice time. 30 seconds to go. Islanders power plays.
On Malhotra, second time Malhotra's drawn a power play with Scatchard taking the penalty. And Scatchard was the player who drew the power play for the Islanders here. So Scatchard puts his team on the power play. Then with 30 seconds to go on it, he gets hooked up with Manny Malhotra. Malhotra gets knocked down. And again, second time Manny Malhotra's drawn a penalty on Dave Scatchard in the game. There's the collision. This pass by Kavasha I thought was a beauty. Right in here. Hard pass to the goal scorer. And Tchaikovsky on that shot was stopped by Hebert. But that's the nice, crisp, good, quick pass you love to see.
Our Cheering for Children Week has just begun. 212-465-4130, the number to call to get involved. A donation for some select items or our auction items. Great items involving the Knicks, the Nets, the Rangers, the Islanders, the Devils. And the winners in the auction will be announced on the post-game report. We urge you to call. All your money goes to the Cheering for Children Foundation to help the kids of New York City. The after-school program that the Cheering for Children Foundation is involved with. Offside Islanders. So the penalty for Scatchard ends the Islander power play. They're now 0 for 9, and in 14 seconds when Brian Leetch returns, Rangers will be on their 6th power play of the game.
The one thing about it, Brian Leetch should be well rested. Sitting, relaxing in the penalty box for a bit. Ron Lowe has to be happy with the way his team has responded here. The penalty killing effort in particular has been exceptional.
I think the last 2 games, they played hard against Boston, did not get the result.
Well, Boston had to earn the win. We talked about that.
And the Rangers have played hard tonight.
Detroit was given a win the previous game before that.
Oh, that's one you want to burn the tape on, John. Never look at that game. Rangers power play. They're 1 for 5. Alavich has the power play goal. Rangers lead 3-1. Messier moving it to Motto. Messier picks it up. Messier, Dvorak, and Malhotra. Malhotra down low. It's tipped wide. Motto stops it. Plays to Leetch. Dvorak. Holding. Motto. Now Dvorak. There's Messier to Leetch. Off the boards, Messier. Checked by Kenny Janssen, who takes it away.
Don't see Leetch play the right point very often.
No.
He and Motto have switched sides here.
Dvorak. Good job by the Islanders. Really cut down the shooting lanes. Rangers have not been able to put anything toward the net. Janssen with a takeaway and a clear. 22 seconds to go. Rangers power play. Rangers change it up.
Yeah, including Leetch. And with a 3-1 lead, the Rangers don't want anybody to be stuck on the ice, overly tired after a long shift, power play or not.
Galley able to clear it. Tim Janssen has it back. But the pass went awry, and Steve Martins clears all the way down. That will do it. Scatchard is back. Teams are at full strength. 9:15 to go. 3rd period. Rangers a 3-1 lead. Nedved. Scatchard took him down. Nedved helped it out a little bit. Nothing called. Scatchard looked around, you know, and it's like, uh-oh.
Did I do it again?
Devils leading Atlanta 2-1, 2nd period. Detroit leading St. Louis 3-2 in the 2nd. It's a big game. And the race for the division lead. Galley. That's an offside on the Islanders. 8:41 to go. 3rd period. Rangers lead it 3-1. There's the former Islander, former Ranger, Pat LaFontaine, along with Chief Dennis Ryan. And Pat will be in the studio with Bill Daughtry on MSG Sports Desk. Look at college basketball, coaching moves, look at spring training. Pat looks great. Saw him last night at the charity function. He has been very much involved. His book is going into its 3rd printing, John. Looks great. I'd like to see him be involved some way with the U.S. Olympic team next year.
Oh, I think he'd be very good, very helpful. He's sure got a good attitude, doesn't he?
Yes. He's played on 2 Olympic teams in '84 and '98. 8:10 to go. 3rd period. Puck deflects into the Islander bench. And play stops. Same 2 teams tomorrow night at the Nassau Coliseum on Fox Sports Net. Howie Rose and Joe Micheletti calling all the action. It's Cheering for Children Week on MSG Networks. 212-465-4130, the numbers to call. The auction continues through the conclusion of the game. Winners to be announced on the post-game report. And we've got select items available for you for a donation.
Phone's very busy. That's just terrific.
Well, the road trip is $5,500 and golf is $6,000, big boy.
We better have dinner.
Oh,
forget lunch. We're having dinner now. There's a penalty upcoming to the Islanders, Sam. I'm sorry I missed it, but I see the arm up of the official.
Roshek moving in. Delayed penalty upcoming. Bear didn't see it. Hasn't gone to the bench. Now he sees, but the whistle stops play. And it's an elbowing call.
Parrish, I believe, is going to be sent for a couple of minutes.
Lauren Henning trying to get the attention of referee Dan O'Halloran, who's closest to him.
Whoever becomes head coach of the Islanders, I really hope they keep Lauren Henning on.
He's such a good man.
One of the good people.
Good hockey man.
Cares about the young players, cares about the team and the organization.
He told me something which I didn't know before. His son's hockey career is over.
Yeah, oh yeah. Sam, he was injured, a neck injury.
Yeah.
There's the elbow as you see Parrish leave his feet on the play. That was a hit. As you see Smrek right at center ice.
Left his feet.
Yeah, 2 feet in the air. It's a call a referee has to make. So 7:51 to go in the third. Yeah, his son was playing college hockey, and it was a neck injury, if I remember correctly.
Definitely.
And told that he better not play anymore in case he gets hit again. It may turn into something far more serious.
Yeah, it would have been a serious spinal cord injury.
And that was the end of it. Tell you, with Lauren and his wife and the family, they've put a lot of miles on over the years with their family and kids hockey and the whole area. Just a good group of people.
He's a dedicated hockey man and a great family. Here's Kenny Janssen firing at it. They ducked on the Islander bench. It hit the boards, went all the way down. Parrish for elbowing at 12:09. 7th Rangers power play. They're 1 for 6. Rangers lead 3-1. 7:10 to go, third period. As the Rangers try to even the season series with the Islanders. And they'll play the 5th game tomorrow night. Palavich is just outside the zone when he brought it back in.
Food for thought in a 3-1 game. Time winding down here. 7:04 to go in the third. Rangers on the power play. The Islanders have 8 shorthanded goals. All of them. Every one of them on the road. It's kind of strange. That's a strange number in it. None at home. 8 on the road.
Budweiser salutes America's designated drivers. We all make a difference.
St. Louis leads the entire league with 15 shorthanded goals, and they trail Detroit 3-2 in the third period.
Boston has won in Toronto 3-0. That's a final. Washington shut out Carolina 7-0. Boston and Carolina are even for the number 8 spot in points. Carolina has the tiebreaker with more wins.
You know who's not very far ahead of them now is Toronto. They only have 5 more points than those two guys. Those two teams. Toronto isn't exactly burning it up right now either.
What a finish that's going to be.
And they don't play each other again. Carolina and Boston.
Right.
They don't face each other in one more game this season.
Janssen stops the puck.
And Carolina has the season series. I shouldn't say that. I'm not sure. They have more wins. I know that.
That's correct. Smrek steps up with a drive. Good save, Terreri.
Good positional play by Chris. Nice glove save. You know, when Terreri went to the Islanders, he stood up in the locker room and said, hey, guys, we're going to work hard, but let's have some fun around here. And I think they really liked his attitude, and the players like playing for Chris. He's played very well for them. Smrek took a good look before he let her go. Terreri was out above the goal crease, made a nice glove save. If you see Smrek, you're looking to look up. See right there. Now he sees where he wants to put the puck. He put it there, but Chris just made a better save. Wow, what a glove save this was. Traffic in front. He had to look around. Manny Malhotra was there again.
Messier takes charge. Brings it across. 20 seconds to go. Rangers power play. Malhotra got clipped by Chara. Penalty call. Chara got the stick up and it clipped Malhotra in the face.
Similar to the one that Dvorak was caught with earlier in the game. An accidental play. The stick was up. You clip the face. You go to the box. Malhotra did this. Dvorak did it earlier. Who was that on? Was it behind the
Hammerlick?
Yes, it was. And there you can see Malhotra got clipped, so it'll be a 2-man advantage for 18 seconds. There's Chara with that long reach. You know, he reached around and then tried to go down with a stick, but it was the original reach right there.
Yeah.
And then he went down with a stick. It's an accidental play, but it's still a penalty just like Dvorak's was.
So the Rangers get a 2-man advantage.
Give him a double minor.
Oh, a double minor. Wow.
Oh.
There's a cut there, John. That's an automatic. He's drawn blood. And it's a double minor to Chara. 4 minutes for high sticking. 18 seconds remaining on the Parrish penalty, so a 2-man advantage for the Rangers. 13:51 the time of the penalty to Chara.
The Rangers had 4 men in there at the face-off dot having a talk. There was Smrek, there was Nedved, there was Palavich, and Janssen. Trocheck was over by all the Islander guys. Not even in on the meeting.
He figures all I have to do is go to the net. That's my job. Smrek moves it across to Janssen. Groshek's in front. Smrek looking. 5-on-3 advantage. Janssen moves in. Waits. Shot by Nedved, saved by Terreri. The two-man advantage has become a one-man advantage. Parrish is back on. It's a 5-on-4 power play. 5:40 to go in the third. Rangers leading 3-1. Nedved. And a glove save by Terreri. Another beauty.
Those are two fantastic glove saves by Chris Terreri here in the last couple of minutes. The first one on Smrek, and this one here was a rising wrist shot that would have, I think, been underneath the crossbar. Nedved looks around, and then decided to shoot. See Smrek move down? I think he was trying to talk the Islanders, including Terreri, into, well, just let me go back for a second here. Oh, look at the meeting.
Yeah.
Look at this meeting. No, you tell me. Is that a classic? Is that classic or what?
Groshek's just going over, seeing what the Islanders are going to do. Hey, what are you guys doing on this penalty?
Spy job, maybe. But anyway, with Nedved, he was trying to get Smrek to go down and get Terreri to think he was going to move it across. Instead, he went short side up high, and Terreri stayed with it, made a nice save.
Just want to remind all our viewers, our auction on Cheering for Children Night tonight will end at the conclusion of the game. When the buzzer sounds, our auction is over. Our winners will be announced on the post-game report. Stay tuned for that. We thank you all for your generosity. Urge you to continue to be involved, because we've got some great things going on all week long with the Devils, the Islanders, the Nets, and the Knicks. It's Cheering for Children Week, with all the money going to the Cheering for Children Foundation. 212-465-4130. Palavich toward the net. It goes all the way through. Lapointe comes out with the puck. Tchaikovsky against Smrek. Good job by Smrek. Rangers have it back.
Tchaikovsky just took a penalty, Sam. Oh, and I'm going to give them both penalties.
Okay.
Smrek was backing up 1-on-1, and I think he gave Tchaikovsky a shot, and then Tchaikovsky reached out and gave him a tap with his stick, so the referee blew the whistle. Both players will go.
So the Rangers will continue on the power play.
The Islanders will miss Tchaikovsky's. You know, they need goals late. They watch Smrek here with a shove. They said that's a penalty, that second shove, and then there's a tap with the stick. They both go.
All right, time for trivia. Our answer time.
Okay.
Brian Leetch, 75 points, leads the Rangers. Which four defensemen led the team in points for a season?
Well, Leetch.
Brian Leetch, Reijo Ruotsalainen.
Yeah, I got him. Brad Park.
Brad Park, Ron Greshner.
Oh, I'm going to go Zuby.
Oh, it is Zubov. You're right.
I almost... Yeah.
You're right.
Well, you're loyal to my buddy Gresh.
Gresh. I thought you did it, Gresh. Now, John, you have to tell the fans how you get all of these right. Come on, tell them. You told me. Now tell them how you get it all right.
I study.
Okay.
I have a book. I can't read anything else. I can only read hockey.
Tchaikovsky and Smrek, 2 minutes each for. No, Tchaikovsky slashing, Smrek roughing at 15:08.
Yeah, I had 5 names written down. I had Gresh written down too, and then when you went with Gresh, I went with Zuby.
Zubov.
So you see the names.
You were right on Zuby.
But I had Gresh written down first. You had the one last game that Adam Oates won.
Yes. Yeah. Well, 3 out of 4 is not bad. Shot by, well, actually, Leetch was a giveaway. Here's Motto turning and shooting. Went wide. Ended 50 to go. Rangers power play. Islanders' chances for a comeback have been eaten away because of the penalties they've taken. And the back pass from Messier out of the zone. 3:50 to go in the third.
The penalties they've taken late and their inability to score on their power play earlier in the game. First period, they had half the period of power play, over 10 minutes worth.
Palavich moving in. Take away by Martins. Rangers changing. Pilon and Janssen on. Martins moving in. 3-man rush. Pass blocked by Pilon. Oh, he rode Martins into the boards. That should have been a penalty. And Martins slashed back at Pilon, knocked the stick out of his hands. Martins is going to get called, but Pilon should have had a penalty here, John.
Gosh, did he ever get ridden in hard? The Islanders were on a 3-on-3, Sam, as Hammerlick had jumped into the play. The Rangers had their 2 defensemen along with Nedved on the back check, and Pilon has hit everybody. Yeah. I'll tell you, this is going to be a war tomorrow night on Long Island. A war. Martins looks like he's okay. Let's watch. He's got the puck, and Pilon, oh, he rode him in face first. That should have been a penalty. You're right. That's face first, and it's late. The puck was long gone. And then, as you see, Martins got mad and came back with a stick. And I'd probably do the same thing. Right there. All right. But he got ridden face first hard into the boards. See, you see the 3-on-3 is that's Nedved coming back. Now, so Pilon can isolate on one man.
Puck is gone.
Yeah, it's long gone. The time. Yeah, you're right. Should have been a penalty.
Martins 2 for slashing at 16:38. Rangers get a break, and it's Martins' retaliation that's penalized.
Rich Pilon's been throwing the body and playing a nasty game. A former Islander, a nasty game since the drop of the puck to start the game.
So here's another 2-man advantage for the Rangers for 1:10 now.
I really think, Sam, this is a byproduct of the last game the Islanders played here, in which they won 5-2 and they deserved it, but they hammered the Rangers all over the ice. They physically nailed the Rangers. There's a goal.
Nedved scores on the 5-on-3. It's a power play goal. And that has put the game away with 3:04 to go. As the Rangers finally capitalize on the power play advantage, their second power play goal of the game.
And there'll be a big screen. Lapointe will go down to try and block the shot. And this wrist shot is low and just inside the goalpost. Great shot. Good wrist shot by Peter Nedved. His 30th goal. Goal number 30 for Peter Nedved. Terrific shot. He really took his time and they just leaned into it inside the goalpost. And here you'll see it to the left side, just above the catching glove or around the catching glove of Chris Terreri. The referee, I think, or the two referees, better be careful here now. There's 3:04 to go. It's a 4-1 game. It's still a Rangers power play, but this could get nasty.
Fourth career 30-goal season for Peter Nedved, his first as a New York Ranger. His last 30-goal season came with Pittsburgh in 1996-97 when he scored 33. Peter Nedved's 30th, and the Rangers still have a 5-on-4 power play advantage for another minute 36.
Again, and we mentioned it earlier in the game, Jason Blake, who's not in the lineup, he's at home with his wife, who's we're all pulling for her, and hopefully she'll be able to get better. But he played a strong, aggressive game last time the Islanders were here, Sam, and the Rangers were reminded of that before the game, about how tough the Islanders were. So they're battling hard in this one. It's developed into a nasty one.
2:55 remaining in the game. When the game ends, the bidding on the auction is over. Our volunteers still manning the phone lines, 212-465-4130 on Cheering for Children Week. Nedved with his 30th from Hlavich and Messier at 16:56. Hlavich with a goal and 2 assists. Nedved a goal and an assist in the game. Rangers with a 4-1 lead will even the season series with the Islanders. They will meet again tomorrow night at Nassau Coliseum. That'll be on Fox Sports Net with Joe Micheletti and Howie Rose bringing you all the action. Puck around the boards. Malhotra bumped Chara. Leach playing it to Motto. Groshek with the puck. Now Malhotra. Malhotra trying to put it in front of, was knocked away. Malhotra moves it back. Leach. Save Terreri. Groshek to Motto. He's got room for the shot. Save Terreri. Groshek trying to get it to Nedved. Went off his stick as Chara slid across and got a piece of it. Groshek checked by Kavasha. 12 seconds to go. The power play. 1:34 remaining in the game. And let's check the auction going on. 5,500 is the number for a road trip with the Rangers and with John and myself. 6,000 for golf for 2 with John and myself. And you see the numbers, the sound plaque of the 94 championship. Skate with the Rangers. Ride the Zamboni. Mike Richter autographed jersey. 212-465-4130. The Islander items. Team jersey, autograph, 4 tickets to an Islander Ranger game. Visit to the booth with Howie Rose and Joe Micheletti. And 4 tickets to an Islander game, plus a locker room visit after the game. And you see the bid on the board. You've got 1:15 of playing time to get your final bid in, and we'll announce the winners on the post-game report. Well, good effort for the Rangers. The Islanders will wind up the road trip 2-3-2. Long road trip, less than a minute to go. Graves, joined by McCarthy, saved by Terreri.
Well, the Islanders really missing a game like this.
Yeah.
Brad Isbister.
Oh, yeah.
Big
No
kid.
doubt.
Big rugged guy will thrive in a game like this where there's a lot of tough hockey out there.
Hammerlich.
And Jason Blake played a hard game last time the
Last
Islanders
time
were
here,
here.
he was tremendous. Webb. Webb against Ulmer. Webb's pass to Kavasha, tipped wide. Hebert makes a save, and then it's chipped in. With 18.5 seconds remaining, Ole Kavasha puts it over a fallen Guy Hebert, and the Islanders have cut it to 4-2.
There's quite a jam up at the side of the net, and Hebert never could snare the puck and hang on to it. There you see Webb, who's played an active game. The shot there went to the net, and the puck is loose and was loose the whole time. Hebert, let's see how Hebert loses his position here. It looks like somebody was involved. He was bumped there by a couple of players, but he was knocked away from the short side. The puck was loose, and Kavasha with a long reach, able to score.
I think Berube got a little piece of it and knocked him off balance as he was down, and Kavasha was able to pick it up. 8 seconds to go in the game. 4-2 Rangers.
Good solid game. Again, the offside of the Islanders. Good solid game for the Rangers. A lot of the guys like Motto played a lot more tonight than he normally has, and played well.
212-465-4130. Cheering for Children Week, and the auction closes in 4.8 seconds after they drop the puck. You can get your final bid in. We thank all of you for being part of tonight, our Cheering for Children night. The Rangers have made it a 4-2 win over the Islanders. First time the home team has won in this series this season, and they will meet up again tomorrow night on Long Island. Guy Hebert's second win as a New York Ranger.
Rangers played hard tonight. The Groshek was in front of the net. Manny Malhotra did some very strong things. The penalty killing was excellent. And there's the war room.
There's the boss saying the bidding is over.
How about thanks to all those folks for helping us out, too. Thanks, everybody.
Our great staff.
And for Joe Micheletti and Howie Rose, have fun tomorrow. And
they will. They always do.
That'll be an active game. That'll be a rugged game tomorrow on Long Island. Same two teams.
Rangers will be on ABC Saturday against the Devils at New Jersey. John and I will be back with you Sunday afternoon in Atlanta when the Rangers visit the Thrashers.
They're tied 2-2 with the Devils in the third.
That's a good effort on their part. Marty Brodeur 6-0-1 against Atlanta in his career. 3 stars. Jan Alavic, a goal and 2 assists. Jan Alavic had a power play goal. Guy Hebert with 34 saves. Solid game for Guy Hebert. And the #1 star, Manny Malhotra, with a good effort tonight. Scored a goal.
He hit people,
played hard.
hit people, shot the puck well, skated well, was very active. Very seldom did he take a shift where he wasn't active.
Might be the first time he's been the #1 star as a New York Ranger. And if it is, congratulations to Manny. He'll be in the studio with Al when we come back. Thanks, everybody, on Cheering for Children Week.
It is with a hearty thank you that we send out to all Ranger fans for helping us kick off Charity Week here tonight on MSG. And how about this? For the first time in his NHL career, Manny Malhotra is the first star of the game, scoring his 3rd goal of the year and doing a lot more than that. He's the Sprint PCS player of the game, the clear alternative to cellular. Well, Manny, you must feel pretty good. I mean, when you walk out there as the #1 star of the game, you have to feel like, I don't know, it's like a baptism or something, you know?
Yeah, I guess so. Just being in front of the Garden fans and hearing them cheer for you, it's a special feeling that not a lot of people get to enjoy, so I definitely enjoyed it tonight.
Now, you were a star for the first time, like I'm thinking a week and a half ago or something. You must have the feeling like something's coming together here for you.
Yeah, I think just the fact that I'm starting to get a lot more ice time and a little bit more of confidence coming from the coaches, that it just kind of goes through me, and in turn my confidence starts to build. I think tonight I just kind of stressed the things that they wanted me to accomplish, using outside speed, finishing checks, and shooting the puck. And I think just playing that simple game, brought out a little bit of the best in me.
All right, we're going to take a look at your goal. You certainly did do a lot on this play. You had a little dipsy-doodle move along the boards to free yourself, and then you were able to finish the play. So this, all in all, is a good moment for you.
Yeah, I think, like I said, I kind of
bad turnover.
I kind of stressed what the coaches wanted from me, especially this week.
That's a great move.
They wanted me to forget a little bit of the dipsy doodle and just use outside speed and chip pucks wide and get outside on defensemen. So,
is there anything that you're trying to do that you're struggling to get done?
No, I think it's just some games I start to think a little bit more, and I think I start to get in trouble when I do that, and I worry about things. And I think tonight I just went out there and played. And the first 5 minutes of the game, I got 3 or 4 shifts, and I think. Everybody can tell you that once you're in a game like that, you're going to be more involved mentally and physically. And as a result of those first few quick shifts I got in the game, I just felt really intense into the game.
How's that thing under your eye?
Oh, it's fine. Just a little mark.
You must feel, I don't know, I don't want to put an emotion in your mind. I want to hear what it is. You've been through an awful lot. You've had times when the coach of the team says you can't do this, you can't do that. You're in the minors when you probably think you should be in the NHL. Then you're called up. You don't get a lot of ice time. Now here you are showing that with a lot of ice time, you get a chance to work on your game and bring it up to the point where your future's looking great.
Yeah, just, when people say things like that, I can't do this, I can't do that, I use it more as motivation to improve my game. And when given the opportunity, like in the past few weeks, to play a lot of minutes, I show what I can do. And I'm thankful for the opportunity I've had right now, and I'm just, like you said, looking to go towards the future and grow as a hockey player.
Chippy game.
Yeah, it's just the emotions, I think, of this New York rivalry really started to come out tonight, and obviously playoff contentions are far for both teams, and I think it's just that game was a lot for pride.
Thanks, Manny.
Thank you.
The first star of the game tonight, Manny Malhotra. The Rangers win it convincingly over the Islanders. They'll do it again tomorrow. Meanwhile, we'll have our post-game coverage. And right now we go to Bill Daughtry at the MSG Sports Desk.
Thanks, Al. The New Jersey Devils trying to make it 8 straight on the road. They're going against Atlanta tonight. The game in the third period. Alexander Mogilny has just broken a 2-2 tie. Devils in front in that one, 3-2. The New Jersey Nets in a decimated state tonight over at the Meadowlands. Stephon Marbury and just about everybody else on the team out with injuries. Still, the New Jersey Nets get it done tonight. They edge Denver 99-96 at the Meadowlands, their 23rd victory of the season. Coming up later on tonight, the half-hour edition of MSG Sports Desk. Among the stories, we'll tell you about Tommy Amaker. He's going to Michigan. We'll give you the details later tonight, right here on the MSG Network. You stay tuned for more Rangers post-game coverage right here on MSG.